Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you guys for joining me here for this live stream, and I appreciate you guys so much for coming through. And so for today's matchup, we're going to be watching the Ohio State Buckeyes versus the Nebraska Cornhuskers. It'll be at Nebraska here, and so the Buckeyes come into this one ranked number 5 in the nation at 7-1. They're 5-0 currently. Right now, they're in the 5th spot. That's where the College Football Committee has the Buckeyes right now. And so obviously that loss earlier in the season to the Oregon Ducks, that was a big one right there. But the Buckeyes, all they must do is continue to win. I believe they still control their own destiny, but they're going down to Nebraska, which could be considered a trap game because Nebraska, they played some tough games this year against some of the other Big Ten teams. They have lost those, but they still kept it close. So for the Buckeyes, it's not just about getting the W, but also you want to do it and show the committee like, look, like we're constantly still improving and stuff like that. So if you're the Buckeyes, you want to come out and establish yourselves early in this one and often. So let's see how this one's going to play out here as we get ready for kickoff to take off sometime soon here. But these are two Big Ten teams going at it in the conference. All right, as they look like they're about to get ready for kickoff to happen any minute here. Buckeyes have won 6 straight against Nebraska. Nebraska has not beaten the Buckeyes since going back to 2011. All right, so Nebraska's going to kick it off, and the Buckeyes going to get the ball first. Let's see if we get a return. No return on that kickoff. So the Buckeyes are getting ready to take over here on offense to get things started. And so, hey, Michael knows what it is. Go Ohio State University football. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go Buckeyes. All about them Buckeyes today. Going to be seeing C.J. Stroud out there. Over the last 4 games, he's thrown like 15 touchdowns to no interceptions. So really looking forward to seeing him out there. I know that they're going to be without their receiver, Garrett Wilson, today. But no Garrett Wilson should be no problem for the Buckeyes. So here they go, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Out the shotgun, takes a snap. Looks, he throws, caught by the receiver. And that's going to be a first down. Picks up a first down on that play right there. Takes it to about the Buckeyes' 36-yard line. 11 yards on that reception. Buckeyes average 47 points a game. That is first in the FBS. This offense is red hot with this redshirt freshman in there. Hands it to the back. He's running. Picks up a good 6 yards by Travion Henderson. And let's see. All right, so Michael's got the Buckeyes winning by more than 22. Absolutely love it. I would love for that to be the case today. Would love to see a plus 22 right there. I mean, for the Buckeyes, winning the eye test for the committee is very important. So I need to see a complete game of domination on the offense and defensive side of the ball today. Here we go out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. C.J. Stroud's looking. Throws it to the back. It's caught. That's going to be a pickup of a yard on the play. It's going to make it 3rd and 3 coming out here at the Buckeyes' own 43-yard line. So 3rd down coming up. Let's see what they can do. But I absolutely love the poise that C.J. Stroud has. And it really came, honestly, after that game in which he ended up missing that one game. And then once he came back from that, he's been really good. So the future at the position is looking extremely bright for the Buckeyes. All right, 3rd and 4, 3 wide receivers. Got a tight end in motion, 1 running back. Stroud takes out the shotgun. Nebraska sends 5. He throws it, and it is caught. That's going to be a first down for the Buckeyes. First down. That's a pickup of about 6 yards. One thing I'll say about this Buckeyes team, they got a lot of depth at the wide receiver position. They've got some real playmakers out there on this offense, and it shows. Even though they're without one of their best weapons on the team, it should not impact them in this game too much. All right, so here they go. 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line of the Buckeyes. Out of the shotgun. Fakes it to the back. He's bootlegging. Avoiding the rush. Stroud still looking. He throws it, and it's caught again. And so, yeah, Jackson with another reception on that one. He's been targeted early and often in this one. And, hey, I like it. 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball at the Nebraska 49-yard line. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap, hands it to the back. No, he faked it to the back. Threw it to the tight end there. Tight end still on his feet. Falls about 2 yards shy of the first down. And so, Alger Shock, what's good with you, man? Glad to have you here. Thank you for coming through, man. How's it going? Yeah, how's it going? Let me know which team you want to see win this one. And if you got a final score projection, let me know that as well. But glad to have you here. All right, so we're going to shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. They're going to run the options. CJ Stroud keeps it. He's a yard shy. Will they consider going for it on 4th and 1? That's a big-time stop by Nebraska there, forcing 4th down. If I'm the Buckeyes, though, I would go for it here. I just feel like the offensive line can get you a yard, whether it's quarterback sneak or handing it to the back. I think you guys can get a yard here. All right, I like this. I love this. Go for it. Absolutely. Go ahead and seize the momentum here early. I say go for it. So here we go in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers. Got a tight end going in motion. 1 running back takes a snap. Stroud's looking. Stroud throws it. And it is caught. Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, man, it was right in his hands. Oh, man, I feel like he had it twice, but ultimately lost it. It was a great play call. Ball was there. That's just a play you got to make. But ultimately, I probably would have tried to run the ball, secure the first down first. But, I mean, the ball was there. That's one you got to catch. He honestly could have scrambled for that first down with ease. Oh, man. Come on, man. That's one you got to make. You got to make. Let's see. Ashak says, how's the stream been? Well, I mean, hey, the streams have been going pretty good lately. They honestly have been very good lately. I will say that. Meanwhile, Martinez, he throws, and it's caught. It's caught towards the deep left. So that's the first down for Nebraska. And Martinez, he's someone that you definitely got to watch out for. He's kind of got that X factor about him and all like that. He does turn the ball over a lot, but when he's not turning the ball over, he also can make some plays as well. So certainly got to watch out for him in this one. But yeah, 24-yard completion to take it all the way to the Buckeyes 33-yard line. Man, I wish the Buckeyes would have had that completion. But yeah, the streams have been going extremely well. Thank you so much for asking. I will say that I have noticed the quality of the streams have definitely been up there. All right, so here we go in the shotgun. Got about 4 wide receivers here, 1 running back. All right, shifting 2 receivers towards the top of the screen. Takes a snap, hands it to the back. He picks up about 2 yards in the play. About 2-3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7 coming up. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 7 in the shotgun. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. 1 receiver goes in motion, takes it, hands it to the back, up the middle, and he picks up about a good 5 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 2. Important for the Buckeyes defense to just go ahead, get this stop here on 3rd and 2, stop the momentum there. Obviously, Nebraska had good field position due to the failed 4th down conversion, so important to get a stop here. All right, they've got about 1 receiver towards the top of the screen. Got a couple receivers near the line of scrimmage there. All right, so now they're in motion, everybody. Hand it to the back. Oh, he's going to lose some yards there. He lost about a good 2 yards on that one. The Buckeyes were waiting for that one, and what a stop there to force 4th down. Excellent stop by the defense to get him in the backfield. Oh, it looks like Nebraska. Will they go for it? Nope. They're going to go for the field goal. Again, we're in the first quarter here, 9 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. Nebraska with their first offense, they're trying to get the first points of the game here on their first drive. 45-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is, no good. No good. He missed it. No good. So great job there by the Buckeyes. Even though Nebraska started off a pretty good field position, started off with a big play, but hey, great job right there for the Buckeyes getting the stand. Let's see. Ashak says the Illinois is winning right now, 7-0. Hey, that is what's up. That's what's up. Who's the Fighting Illini playing right now? Matter of fact. And so let's see. Go ahead and turn on my notifications on my phone for that game as well. You guys are playing another ranked team here in Minnesota. Okay, nice. Yeah, that is real nice. I mean, hey, I love this. I feel like, hey, who's quarterbacking right now for the Fighting Illini? Is it number 18 still, the guy who took over in that Penn State game off the bench? I mean, because I like that guy passing the ball a lot better than the previous quarterback. But yeah, right now we're all tied up 0-0. The Buckeyes, they're going to get the ball back thanks to the missed field goal by Nebraska there. They were unable to capitalize on the fourth down stop in which they had against the Buckeyes. So the Buckeyes offense will get the ball back, and let's see what they do once they get it back. But so far in this one, C.J. Stroud, he's 5 of 6 for 25 yards passing. Meanwhile, Martinez for Nebraska, he's got one completion out of one attempt for 24 yards through the air as well. Let's see. Ashak says that Damian Lillard hasn't played very good lately. And so, yeah, I mean, I wonder what's all going on with that as well. I have noticed that as well for him as well as a couple other guys and all like that. But, I mean, the good news is it's still early right now. So, a lot can obviously change and stuff like that. Obviously, we know what Dame can do. So, just a matter of time of getting things going, But, yeah, definitely not to start that. I'm pretty sure he would have wanted to get off to. But absolutely right. Absolutely right. What are the by the way, what are your Chicago Bulls record right now? I haven't been able to keep up with the NBA as much as I would like to right now. But what are the Chicago Bulls looking like so far this season? All right, so both teams have already had the ball one time in this game. Neither team has been able to convert there. You had the Buckeyes failing on 4th and 1 to get the first down. Opted to go through the air, which I probably would have ran the ball there, but they opted to go for the air, wasn't able to convert. But we'll see what they do here. Meanwhile, they hand it to the back. He picks up about a good 4 or 5 yards in the carry there. Henderson with a 4-yard carry. And so 80s has joined the stream, y'all. Thank you so much for coming through again. 80s, glad to have you here. Let me know, are you rooting for the Buckeyes or are you pulling for Nebraska? Let me know who you got in this one. But yeah, your boy Spencer, I wonder what he's going to do holding the clipboard today. But here we go, 2nd and 6, out of the shotgun, 3 right receivers, takes a snap. Nebraska sending 4, he throws, incomplete, almost picked off there. Got to be careful with that. Let's see. 80 says he wonders who JB is rooting for. Oh, absolutely. You already know. The Ohio State University, all the way. Meanwhile, CJ Stroud takes a snap. He's looking. He throws. Has the receiver wide open across the middle. Nice 16-yard completion by Chris Olave. That's a completion that we love to see right there. Getting Chris Olave involved, that is huge. Again, no Garrett Wilson in this one. No problem for the Buckeyes. They had the depth. And so he got wide open across the middle there. That's one guy you don't leave open. But, yeah, he found the hole in the defense. Got there. Ball was there. Excellent play right there. Now we're looking at 1st and 10 from the Buckeyes on 47-yard line. 4 wide receivers on the play. 1 running back. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap. Nebraska sending 4. He throws it, and it is incomplete again. It was tipped. It was tipped by Nebraska. He was there. So a couple times already today that we're seeing the ball's getting tipped just before the ball gets to its target. Let's see. He says that, okay, nice. Everybody's going for the Buckeyes so far. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Here we go, 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap, hands it to the back. Henderson. He picks up about a good 4 or 5 yards in the carry. It's going to pick up 3rd down. Let's see. Michael says Chicago Bulls 6-2 record. Awesome. That is fantastic. I had a feeling that the Chicago was going to be doing well. I mean, I did check on them earlier and saw they were doing well, but that's great to hear. 6-2, fantastic. But here we go, 3rd and 7. We've got, let's see, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Nebraska sends 4. He throws it. It is caught. That's going to be a 1st down for the Buckeyes. 1st down for the Buckeyes. Great completion on that one. So far, C.J. Stroud, 6 of 9 for 41 yards on the play. I mean, he is giving Jackson a lot of targets out there. Number 11 out there. The defender slipped on the play, and, hey, you can't fall down against these guys. Excellent job getting the ball there. Nice catch. So here we go, 1st and 10. 4 wide receivers on the play, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Stroud, he throws it. And that is completed again for Jackson. I mean, my goodness, Jackson is just a reception machine out there. Absolutely love this. And you can see the offensive line, they're giving C.J. Stroud a nice, clean pocket. Every time he goes in there, it's a nice, clean pocket. If you're Nebraska, you're going to have to find a way to send some type of pressure or something to get into his face. Because C.J. Stroud, he's just too good. He's already shown this season he's too good to give him that kind of time. Here we go. 3 wide receivers on the play, tight end, a fullback, play fake, bootlegging. He's looking, still looking. He throws. Ooh, that was it picked off? It looks like it. The referees are discussing, and they're saying he caught it. It's intercepted. So how about that? Nebraska with the big-time interception. Wow. Wow, they came close earlier on this drive here, and they have been just being extremely aggressive on defense. If I'm C.J. Stroud, the next time I'm out there, I'm looking to throw a hard pump fake because these guys are diving for the ball here, putting it all on the line. And so that's what I would probably do next time out there. Do some type of intentional pump fake and then throw it in the opposite direction. But yeah, C.J. Stroud with the interception. All right, but we're at the commercial now. Let's see how Jack says the Bulls have been great. And so, yeah, they've been great. As Jack says, DeRozan has been amazing. And so 80 says a reception machine. Absolutely. And so you say, who threw the interception? Well, this time it wasn't Rattler this time. It wasn't your boy Spencer Rattler this time. This time C.J. Stroud, he threw a little interception there, but that's okay. Just gotta Buckeyes, once they get into the end zone, it'll happen like an avalanche. They'll start scoring. But right now they got to get into the end zone. They have got to find a way to start getting into the end zone. But yeah, so far this is Nebraska's 2nd stop right here on defense. So for Nebraska, that's pretty good to have 2 stops already on defense. And we've got 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the first quarter. But yeah, C.J. Stroud for the Buckeyes, the true freshman there. I mean, he threw that pick right there, but over the last 4 games, he had threw 15 touchdowns and no interceptions. So this is his first interception he's thrown over the last 5 games right there. Just got to bounce it off, just shake it off, and just keep playing, honestly. 80 says happening like an avalanche. Love it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, the Buckeyes, they're moving the ball. They just have to find some way somehow to get into the end zone here. and finish the drive to get things going. Let's see, 80 says, is it confirmed that Spencer Rattler is holding the clipboard? And so, I mean, whether or not he's holding the clipboard or holding water cups, that part is unconfirmed. But what is confirmed is that he's not holding the football for as a start, or he's not holding the starting quarterback role either. So he is not QB1 for Oklahoma. He has been on the bench since we last saw that game where it all took place. And so it'll be interesting to see what he does, though, after the season. It will be interesting to see what he does. I would imagine he'd have to go somewhere else. Again, we are here in the first quarter, 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. All tied up, 0-0. Neither team able to score yet. Buckeyes have had the ball twice, but they just threw an interception not that long ago to Nebraska. Oh, yeah, you look at all the games Nebraska's played so far this year. They played it tough against Michigan. They lost to Michigan 32-29. They played tough against Michigan State. Nebraska's played some close games this year. So this is not a team where you just run over them. All right, so here we go. Quarterback up under center, one back in the backfield. Hands it to the back. He's looking for a hole. He's found a hole. He picks up about a good 7 yards on the carry. That's going to make it 2nd and 3 for Nebraska at their own 16-yard line. They've got a ways to go here. All right, so here we go in the shotgun. You've got about 3 wide receivers, a couple tight ends here, one running back. Takes the snap out the shotgun. He throws it quick to the tight end. Tight end's looking. Tight end's found the first down. That's going to be a pickup of about 4 yards on the completion. And that is Adrian Martinez's second completion of the game. He's 2 for 2, 29 yards. He's going to line up in the shotgun here. No backs in the backfield with him. Sends a guy in motion. Takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it to the guy that was in motion. He's running. He has a first down. He picks up about 12 yards off of that completion. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Holding on the offense. Backed them up 10 yards there. So holding on the offense. That's going to negate that big-time play. Well, it's no wonder he had that much space. I mean, the man was holding. Let's see. 80 says, holding water cups, JB does stand up. I'm just saying, we don't know. He got to earn his scholarship somehow. Let's see. Ashak says Chase Brown is so good. Absolutely. I know, Mike would agree with that as well. But Chase Brown, he's extremely good, extremely good. Meanwhile, out of the shotgun, they toss it to the receiver who went in motion. Let's see what he does with it. He gets about a good 4, almost 5 yards there. It's going to bring up 2nd down here, about 2nd and 16. But yeah, Chase Brown, he's that dude. He is that dude. Let's see. Ashak says, even though this is 3 and 6, I don't think the team is too bad. Our running game is amazing. The team is way more watchable, especially compared to last year. So there you go. That's what you really hope for as a fan, that each year you just see more and more improvement until one year you wake up and all of a sudden your team is out there contending for the Big Ten championship. Here we go, 2nd and 11, out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, takes it. Martinez has it. He's moving to avoid the rush. Still on his feet, looking, throws. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. Had to throw that one away. 3rd and 11 coming up. We're in the first quarter, 4 minutes and 51 seconds left to go. Nebraska has the ball here on their second possession of the game. 3rd and 11 from their own 20-yard line so far in this drive, 4 plays and 11 yards. That holding penalty really did hurt them here. So that's a key 3rd down here. If they don't get this one, the Buckeyes should end up possibly with good field position, depending on, if Nebraska can convert here on this 1st down or not. They take the snap. Buckeyes sending pressure. The pressure's there. He avoided the pressure. What a move. He's still on his feet. He's kind of shifty like that. He picks up 2 yards on the play. Nothing was there, but a great job by Martinez just avoiding the sack and picking up 3 yards. But Nebraska will have to punt the ball here. 4th and 9 coming up from their own 23. And so, but absolutely, as a Shaq, absolutely agree with you. And great job by the Buckeyes defense as well, being alert, because Martinez, he can make plays like that and turn into a first down. So you got to always be alert. All right, punts on the way. All right, we're going to get a return here. Let's see what Jackson's got. Ooh, he got pulled down, and so, yeah. Okay, Buckeyes will be taking over 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Yeah, it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line when we come back. So far in this one, C.J. Stroud, 8 of 12, 69 yards, no touchdowns so far, and 1 interception. And this one is first interception in 5 games. As for Nebraska, Adrian Martinez, 2 of 3, 29 yards, averaging 9.7 yards a completion. So almost a first down per completion there. On the ground, I mean, both teams are still getting things started right now, but as a team for the Buckeyes, 4 carries, 14 yards, averaging 3.5 yards a carry. For Nebraska as a team, 6 carries, 25 yards, averaging 4.2 yards a carry as a team for the Nebraska Cornhuskers. But yeah, if you're a Buckeye right now, you have to score on this drive. It's not just about, I mean, obviously you play to win the game, but the committee's going to be watching to see how you do it. And right now, there's quite a few teams right now that I feel like, they're going to be all competing when it's all said and done. And since the Buckeyes already do have a loss this year against Oregon, you're going to have to really win the eye test here moving forward. So it's going to be important that Buckeyes come out and start dominating and take control of this game here. I will say this, though. I do wonder who's going to actually win the Heisman Trophy this year. I feel like this year is the biggest question I've seen for Heisman Trophy race as I've seen in a long time for the Heisman watch. So certainly there's a lot of good college football players out there. But, I mean, in terms of who's running away with the right to the Heisman Trophy this year, that's what I'm looking to see. But I do know that C.J. Stroud, he is one of the guys that are in that conversation. So, of course, he's going to have to go ahead and get it together here to continue to help himself out here. But, I mean, guys like him, Bryce Young, obviously Kenneth Walker III from Michigan State, he's someone that's caught my attention so far. And, I mean, personally, if I had a vote, he probably would get my vote right now for the Heisman. Just seeing everything that he did against Michigan, I mean, that was just like, wow. And then what he's done so far this season, Kenneth Walker III, he's the real deal. We've got some great running backs in the Big Ten this year. I mean, him, Chase Brown, as Shaq mentioned already. I mean, we've got some really good running backs here. Travion Henderson for Ohio State as well. Throw him up there. All right, here goes the Buckeyes here. 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line out of the shotgun formation. C.J. Stroud making the adjustments here. Sends the guy in motion, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, takes it, hands it to the back. Henderson, he gets about a good 4 yards on the carry, 4 or 5 yards. Going to make it 2nd down here. 2nd and 6 coming up. All right, here we go. 4 wide receivers on the play, 1 running back. All right, in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking, throws it quick. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. Intending to throw to Jackson again. So 3rd and 6 coming up. Faced with another 3rd down here. The Buckeyes are going to have to start converting on these 3rd downs. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 6. All right, 3rd and 6. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap. Nebraska sends 3. Well, actually, they send 4. He's got time. Up, they send a 5th guy. He just throws it up there. Threw the ball away. Incomplete. So Nebraska got to hand to their defense. They have been superb here in the first quarter. And let's see. All right. So 80 says the Army Air Force score. So yeah, the Army Air Force score, that will be, give me 1 second here. So yeah, they're all tied up. Nobody has scored yet in that Army Air Force game right there. It's still tied up 0-0 there late in the second quarter, actually, in that game. So nobody's been able to score in that one. Meanwhile, Buckeyes, get ready for the punt. Punt is on the way. Will we get a return fair catch symbol? And so, yeah, he caught that at the 24-yard line. So Nebraska's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Let's see, Ashak says touchdown. And so, yeah, referring to his Fighting Illini. Yep, the Fighting Illini find themselves up 14-0 in that one over the ranked Minnesota Golden Gophers in that game. So how about that? 14-0. I mean, ever since they played Penn State, Illinois has been able to score a lot better. So I'm happy to see that for the Fighting Illini there. I know you're excited about that. Let's see, 80 says, thanks, of course. And so while we're at commercial here, let's go ahead and see how some of these other games are taking place. As I mentioned, Army and Air Force, they're tied 0-0 late in the second quarter, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in that one. I imagine that they're really running the ball a lot in that one because time is going by extremely quick in that game, it seems like. Louisiana Tech, UAB, they're both tied up 7 apiece in the first quarter with 5 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. SMU versus Memphis, they're 0-0 late first quarter. Number 9, Wake Forest versus North Carolina. Wake Forest is winning 10-7 in that one in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in that game. Kansas State versus Kansas. Kansas State is up 7-0 in that one late in the first quarter, while Pittsburgh, that's ranked 25, they're up over Duke 7-3 late first quarter in that one, while Missouri's up over the number 1 ranked Georgia Bulldogs 3-0 in that one late in the first quarter. It looks like the Bulldogs are about to punt the ball in that one. So it seems like a lot of these top 5 teams right now, they're actually kind of sleeping right now, it seems like. So it's time for them to wake up. You don't want to make things too interesting. Meanwhile, let's see. Liberty versus Ole Miss. Did not even know that game was playing right now. Oh, man, I feel like I let Mike down with that one. I know he would have went to see Liberty in that one. But, yeah, Ole Miss is up 10-0 against Liberty in that one. And, yeah, it's late first quarter. So we'll see what happens later on. But that's an interesting one right there. And then Georgia Tech and Miami, they're 0-0 so far in that one. And so let's see. 80 says, go Wake Forest. Yeah, I want to see Wake Forest do good. I mean, I want them to win the ACC, matter of fact. That's who I want to win the ACC this year. They're doing great so far this year. Happy for them. So let's see how they finish the year. But absolutely would love to see Wake Forest do good. He said, go Pitt. I mean, I also wanted to see Syracuse do good. I'm always rooting for Syracuse. Whether we're talking football, basketball, I find myself rooting for Syracuse a good amount as well in that one. Let's see. Hashtag says, JB, do you think the Bulls are legit? I do. I absolutely do think the Bulls are legit. And I really do believe that because I just feel like they brought in the pieces that they needed to make. And that this is going to be something that once you get a lot more chemistry as well, they're going to be a good matchup for a lot of teams in the playoffs and stuff. So I can definitely see that being the case, especially since there's a lot of other teams that have questions right now in that Eastern Conference. Meanwhile, Martinez takes a snap, steps up, feels the pressure. Pressure brings him down for the sack. What an amazing sack. I feel like he got the sack despite the offensive lineman holding his arm on one. Still was able to get the sack. So what a play by the defense. Listen, 80 says, if I was playing a team named the Golden Gophers, it would be hard for me to keep a straight face. Absolutely. But here we go, 2nd and 14 here for Nebraska after the sack. No team has been able to score in this one. Takes it. Hands it to the back up the middle. He picks up about a yard or two on the carry. It's going to bring up it's going to be 3rd and 13 coming up from their own 22-yard line. So far, a very defensive game in this one. So this bodes well for Ohio State's defense, how they're playing today. But the offense has got to get going in this one. All right, so here we go. Nebraska's lined up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back on the play. The Buckeyes, they're showing a little bit of pressure. Let's see if they do send pressure or not. Remember, it's 3rd and 13 here. Out of the shotgun. Martinez gets the snap. Buckeyes, they only send 4. Oh, he got him. Oh, he breaks out of it. He breaks out of it. Oh, but he gets sacked this time. There's no breaking out of that one. He got away from the first guy, but the Buckeyes' coverage has been superb in this game, so therefore he couldn't throw it up there because there was no one to throw the ball to. Great job by the Buckeyes secondary. Great job by the Buckeyes finally getting them for the sack there. Excellent job on defense. Going to force a punt here. 4th and 17 is what they're facing at their own 18-yard line. 3 plays, -7 yards for Nebraska. But now it's time for the Buckeyes to do something. Let's see if the special teams can provide a spark here. Nice play. Jackson catches it. Let's see what he can do with it. He's going to run at it. Let's see. He's still running at the 33-yard line, 33, 34-yard line. But that was one heck of a punt there. I mean, we're talking about a 62-yard punt that William put up there. You look at the Big Ten standings right now, and so the Buckeyes, overall in the conference, same thing as Michigan State. However, overall, they have a loss. Michigan State doesn't. And right now, Michigan State find themselves right now in the college football playoff, I guess you could say bracket right now in terms of the last one that was revealed by the committee this past Tuesday. So right now, the Buckeyes find themselves outside looking in. But, hey, still control your own destiny because ultimately you will run into Michigan State. So you still control your own destiny. Obviously, that loss to Oregon, that hurt, but you can still recover from that. Yeah, see, 80 says – Ole Miss, they're trying to go out there and shine. Like, they really want to go out there and light it up. I know Mike's not going to be happy with this one. All right, but here we go in the shotgun for the Buckeyes. Can they finally get a drive and put some points on the board here? They take it. They hand it to Henderson up the middle. He picks up about a good 3 yards in the carry. A good 2-3 yards. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 7. We got about 53 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. Stroud takes a snap. He's looking. He throws a quick one to the receiver. Receiver ends up getting back to the line, maybe gains a yard on the catch. We're facing the 3rd and 7 here. 30 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Can the Buckeyes convert in the 3rd down? 3rd down has been a struggle right now for the Buckeyes. Number 1 offense in the country has been struggling so far today. Can they change things here? Here we go in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Still got 10 seconds left in the first. Will they opt to let the quarter run out, or will they try to get the first before then? Receiver goes in motion. All right, there we go. That's the end of the first quarter there, the Buckeyes. They find themselves still tied. Neither team able to score here in the first quarter. All tied up 0-0 at Nebraska. Both defenses doing a superb job in this one. The Buckeyes, they have 1 interception in this one. They went for it on 4th and 1 early in this game, was unable to convert. And since then, Nebraska's defense has been playing better and better and better. 3rd down seems to be the kryptonite today for both offenses actually out there. So who's going to be able to start converting on 3rd down? That's who's going to win this game. So if you're the Buckeyes, 3rd and 7, you got to get something going here. You've got to get something going. Let's see. 80 says, I told you before I would be at the – oh, that's right. You did mention that one. That's right, that Syracuse game. And absolutely, absolutely. U of L and Syracuse. As the hashtag says, I'm excited for the Bears game. I'm surprised either of those teams are playing prime time. And so I know the NFL, since you mentioned the Bears, I know the NFL did say that every team, I think it was going to be a minimum of 2 prime time games and all like that, because they wanted to make sure everybody got some prime time slots rather than just the, I guess you can say, top games and stuff like that, or top teams. So they wanted to make sure everybody got the prime time spots. So, yeah. I mean, so far it's worked out. We've seen a lot of good games so far this year. We really have. But, yeah, excited for the Bears to see how they're going to do in that one. But, yeah, so far in this one, at the end of the first quarter, very defensive game so far in this one. C.J. Stroud, 9 of 15, 69 yards through the air, averaging 4.6 yards to completion, 0 touchdown, 1 interception that he threw. That was a costly interception there, prevented the Buckeyes from getting some points. But Nebraska, Adrian Martinez, he is 3 of 4, 38 yards passing, but he also has 3 carries for -6 yards in this one. So, yeah, he hasn't been able to get it going. And then for Ohio State, Travion Henderson, 5 carries, 20 yards. He's averaging 4 yards a carry. Want to see Travion Henderson get a lot more carries here. The Buckeyes have been favoring the pass game a lot, but Nebraska, they've been aggressive. They need to start doing some pump fakes, do some misdirection or something, because Nebraska's defense is being aggressive for stuff. And so you've got to make them start to think and slow them down defensively, because right now they're just reacting and it's working for Nebraska. So the Buckeyes may have to change a couple things up here. Still early, though. I feel like once they get in the end zone one time, the offense is going to crank up. But you got to get in that end zone, though. You've got to get in the end zone. Let's see. 80 says, JB, I'll be back in a few. Absolutely. Understand that. Absolutely. We'll be here. We will be here. Again, the Buckeyes, they do face 3rd and 7 right now. Let me see. But, yeah, I will say this, though. I mean, the offensive line for Ohio State has been tremendous, still giving C.J. Stroud time to throw the ball in this one. He's just got to make the right reads here. A couple of times, Nebraska players, they're just following the football, following the eyes of the quarterback, and they are being aggressive and attacking where the football is going. So he's clearly going to have to find some ways to divert their attention and stuff like that. But so far, it's still early, very defensive game, and we'll see if the Buckeyes can convert on 3rd and 7 from their own 37-yard line. All right, getting ready for this 3rd down play. They're going to line up in a shotgun here. Start of the 2nd quarter. All right, 4 wide receivers on the play. Takes a snap. Nebraska sending 3. It's caught, and that's going to be a 1st down. Travion Henderson with a nice reception across the middle there. Gets the Buckeyes the 1st down. Way to convert. Picked up 11 yards there all the way to the Buckeyes' 48-yard line. Let's see. Stroud throws it, and it is completed by the wide receiver there. And okay, so we're starting to get cranked up here as an offense. Okay. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes here. Again, we're all tied up 0-0. Neither team with a score so far in this one. C.J. Stroud makes a guy miss. He's moving. He throws it. He's going long, incomplete. But there is a flag. There is a flag. And while they talk about the flag there, I will say that previous reception was made by Marvin Harrison Jr. And so you may remember Marvin Harrison, who was with the Colts and all like that. And so his son was the one that made that previous reception. So, yeah, they're going to call that defensive pass interference there. You can't grab the man like that. You just can't do it. Let's see. Graham Dress Drills, thank you so much for coming through for the stream, man. Glad to have you. And you say, wow, still 0-0. Go Buckeyes. Yeah, go Buckeyes. And I'm surprised. I'm surprised myself. Meanwhile, Stroud, he throws it. And Chris Olave dropped that one. That's on Chris Olave there. That's a pass you got to catch. Ball right to you, buddy. You got to catch that one. But, yeah, I mean, absolutely. I expect the Buckeyes to score by now. But there is a penalty that came in late. Let's see what they say. Referees are discussing. Yeah, you can't have penalties. You just cannot have penalties right there. Penalties can certainly hurt drives. You cannot do that. Cannot do it. All right, so they're saying illegal man downfield, and that's on number 79 of the Buckeyes there on the offensive line. So come on, man. You know you're not a receiver, man. Come on, man. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Out of the shotgun, you got 3 receivers, 1 tight end. CJ Stroud making adjustments at the line right now. Nebraska, they've got 4 guys on the line. Let's see if they send any additional. They're making adjustments on defense. Buckeyes looking to the sideline. All right, getting ready to take the snap. 5 seconds left in the play clock. Takes it. Hands it to Henderson up the middle. Henderson, he picks up a good about 7 yards on the carry. That's going to make it 3rd and short coming up. Let's see. 3rd and 4 coming up. Ball at Nebraska's 20-yard line. So far on this drive, 6 plays, 46 yards. Here in the second quarter, about 13 minutes and 50 seconds remaining to go here in the second quarter. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Third and 4. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap. CJ Stroud's going to keep it. He gets the first down. Excellent decision to keep it on that play. He had the option to hand it to the back, but he chose to keep it. Picked up about a good 5-6 yards on that carry. So here we go in the second quarter. Buckeyes offense starting to move the ball here. Some signs of life. 10 yards away from the end zone. Can they finish in the end zone? If you're the Buckeyes, you better finish in the end zone. You don't want to come away with 3 points or no points. You have to get a touchdown here. This drive, 7 plays, 54 yards. Let's see what's going to happen here. Out of the shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. Takes a snap. Oh, there's a penalty. There's a penalty. Somebody moved on the line. Now you got to move them back 5 yards. This is not timeout. Okay, so it was a timeout by the Buckeyes. Let's see. 80 says, I'm listening while driving. Okay, nice. And 80 says he loved Marvin Harrison. So absolutely. When I found out that Marvin Harrison Jr. was committing to the Buckeyes, and I was like, I just hope that he stays long enough until he's actually in the starting lineup. You know how today's college football works. Receiver goes there, doesn't get any playing time, then transfers elsewhere. Hope he stays with the Buckeyes because he's going to have a very, very, very bright future. Very bright future. I believe he came out as a 5-star recruit, and so definitely has every ounce of talent you can hope for. Here we go. 1st and 10. You got trips towards the top of the screen. 1 receiver towards the bottom. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. Cross the middle. Henderson. He picks up about a good 4 or 5 yards on the carry. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 6. Yeah, Buckeyes got to finish here. They've got to finish here. Here we go in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Ball is at about the 8-yard line of Nebraska, so about a good 8.5 yards away from the end zone. Takes a snap. Stroud's looking. He's moving around. He throws it. Incomplete. He felt the pressure there. Got hit while he threw it. Incomplete. He was aiming for the big tight end there. Incomplete. He did take a hit on that one. I hope he's okay. He looks like he's trying to deal with the pain right now. Yeah, he took a shot there. He moved up, threw it in there, and he got caught. He got caught by the defender there. So here we go on 3rd and 6. C.J. Stroud throws it to the back. He's looking. Oh, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. So due to forward progress, though, that should be maybe a 1-yard loss. But yeah, Nebraska is ready for that. So 4th down coming up. And it looks like the Buckeyes got to settle for a field goal attempt here. Let's see. Lewis says, hey, everyone. Hey, appreciate you for coming through. Lewis, how you doing, man? How's it going? Thank you for coming through. Yeah, let me know which team you're rooting for in this one. The Buckeyes or the Cornhuskers? All right, so we're about to get a field goal attempt by Ohio State here. Ruggles with the kick. It's good. So the Buckeyes get the first points of the night. They're up 3-0 in this one. Up 3-0 in this one. Let's see, Ashak says that Illinois is playing some great defense. And so, hey, they're playing outstanding out there today. I will say that. Minnesota doesn't know what hit them right now. But yeah, so here we are in the second quarter with 11 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. The Buckeyes getting the first points of the game, but it was a field goal attempt, which goes to show the red zone offense. It's just been a struggle. You know, it's really been a struggle this season, to be honest. And so I know that the offense has been able to score, but, I mean, there have been games where it's just a struggle with the red zone. It seems like that is continuing today. Not impressed so far with what we're seeing offensively. The offense has got to get this going because this is the kind of game where the committee will hold something like this against you. Even if you win this one, if your offense doesn't look explosive like it's been looking all season long, that's not a good look right now. And at this point of the season, Buckeyes really do need the eye test moving forward. So this is a game where they're going to have to start. They're going to have to find a way to get things going right now. They're going to have to. But they're up 3-0 right now over Nebraska. But so far in this one for Ohio State, C.J. Stroud, 12 of 20, 93 yards passing, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Adrian Martinez, 4 of 5, 29 yards through the air. So both defenses have been fantastic in this one. The Buckeyes, Travion Henderson, 7 carries, 29 yards, still averaging 4.1 yards a carry. C.J. Stroud has 2 carries for 7 yards as well. For Nebraska, Ramar Johnson, 5 carries, 14 yards, averaging 2.8 yards a carry. Buckeyes doing a great job against the run. Adrian Martinez has 3 carries for -6 yards in this one as well. But yeah, to be in the second quarter and, only have 3 points for the Buckeyes right now, that is the storyline right now in this one. I'm going to need the Buckeyes to step things up offensively and get things going. We know what this offense can do. Obviously, no Garrett Wilson in this one, but this is not a Garrett Wilson type of issue right here. This is just the Buckeyes offense just taking a while to get things going here. And so hopefully they get things going sooner rather than later. Yeah, make sure you guys also press the thumbs up button. Definitely appreciate you guys and all the support here. So make sure you guys leave a thumbs up here. And if anybody's watching for the first time here and you're not subscribed, do make sure that you guys do consider subscribing to the channel here. We do a lot of play-by-plays as well as I drop sport contents regularly. So definitely do make sure you guys do consider subscribing to the channel. Let's see. Lewis says 3-0. He's absolutely, man. Somehow it's 3-0 right now. Like, I don't know what's going on right now. Clearly the Buckeyes understand what's at stake right now. They've already lost a game this season and all like that. And this late in the season, you certainly cannot afford to lose a game like this. Now, Nebraska, I will say this. Nebraska, they certainly are a team that has competed with a lot of the top Big Ten teams. I will say that. Michigan had a hard time against Nebraska. They ended up winning 32-29. Michigan only has one loss this season against Michigan State and stuff like that. They've played tough against Michigan State as well. So they've had some really tough games that they have kept it close with. So this Nebraska team, they're a lot better than their record shows. And so Graham says he's subscribed, and so I appreciate you for that. He says he's subscribed. So there you have it. There you have it, guys. Absolutely. He says it should be 30-0. That's what I was hoping that today would be. But here we go. Martinez takes a snap. He's going to keep it. This is what he does. He's still running. He gets the first down. That's a pickup of 11 yards for Nebraska. And so, yeah, you've got to watch out for Martinez's mobility there. That is one of his biggest assets. He picked up 13 yards there, took it all the way to Nebraska's 38-yard line. Like, when you let him get going, this Nebraska offense can really heat up. And that is not what we want to happen right now. We need the Buckeyes to heat up, not Nebraska. All right, here we go. Martinez calling for the ball, takes a snap. They're going to run the option again. This time he runs out of room, has to lose 2 yards on the play. So great job by the Buckeyes defense. There was never a lane for him to cut up in, and ultimately he just ran out of room. As Hashtag says, I'm surprised this game is close. Says Nebraska isn't very good. And so, yeah, I mean, this was certainly a game that when I was looking at it, I was like, you know what? This could potentially be a trap game. I mean, just looking at how the Buckeyes have played against some of the teams that they should have dominated, especially earlier in the season and all like that, I was hoping that we'd be past that phase. But, I mean, apparently they're coming out wanting to play. All right, so Martinez, he's on the move again. Pass rush gets there. He throws it incomplete. 3rd and 12 coming up. I mean, I like the way our defense is playing against them. If our offense can just get into the end zone here, it won't be close. Because I'm telling you, if we can get into the end zone, then we'll start scoring. But you never want to let a team hang around. You never want to let a team hang around. But here we go, 3rd and 12. All right, so here you go. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, a tight end, and 1 running back. Martinez takes the snap. Buckeyes, they send 5. He's going to go deep. And it is incomplete. Incomplete. Excellent coverage on the play. The ball was up there. Receiver had a chance, but the defensive back knocked it away. Good job by the Buckeyes defense. They've been superb in this one. All right, here we go on 4th and 12. They're going to have to punt the ball. Punt is up. Let's see where they mark this one out of bounds at. Wow, what a punt that what a bad punt that was. But all right, let's see really quickly, guys, while we have some time at the commercial here. Again, the Buckeyes are up 3-0 in this one, and the Buckeyes will be getting the ball back here. But let's see. Going through some of the scores that's already taking place here. You have the Fighting Illini up over number 20 ranked Minnesota 14-0 in that one. They're in the second quarter, about 6 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in that one. Aside from that, we also have Army and Air Force. They're both tied 0-0 at the half. Neither team able to score in the first half. We'll see who wants to score here in the second half. But for Louisiana Tech versus UAB, Louisiana Tech is up 20-7 early second quarter. You've got SMU and Memphis. They're in the second quarter as well. They're still tied 0-0. Wake Forest, they're up against North Carolina 17-14. North Carolina has the ball in that one. That one seems to be going back and forth. Kansas State versus Kansas. Kansas State is up 14-3 in that game. Pittsburgh's up 14-12 over Duke. UGA, they're up 16-3 over Missouri. So I know Missouri was up 3-0 last time we talked about it, but Georgia scored 16 straight so far in that one. Ole Miss is up against Liberty 17-0 so far in that one. And the University of Miami is up 14-0 over Georgia Tech. And they got about 6 minutes left to go there in the first quarter. So there you have it, some updates here while we are at commercial right now, awaiting for this game to return. But yeah, defense has been the story in this one. I mean, in case you forgot, Nebraska actually had the chance to get the first points of the game, but they did miss their field goal attempt. But the Buckeyes were able to capitalize on theirs, and so that's why the Buckeyes are up 3-0 in this one. But they're going to get a chance here to see if the offense can actually finish this time. I feel like the Buckeyes, they're going to get a big play passing or something like that, like complete a big pass or something like that to help them out, get some momentum here. Obviously, not having Garrett Wilson, that's one of your top two receivers that you have. He's obviously he means a lot to this team, but still, they should in this game a lot more points. And you're watching this game right now, just looking for a reason to use it to hold it against the Buckeyes. So I need the Buckeyes to get things going here. All right, so here we go in the shotgun formation for the Buckeyes here. It's time to really crank this offense up here. Led by the redshirt freshman, C.J. Stroud. It's time he continues to go out there and continue to make a case for himself in any type of Heisman hopes. Takes a snap. He throws it, and it's going to be caught by Chris Olave. Chris Olave gets the first down. Gains about a good 11 yards on the play. Now we got a 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes here. Under 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. All right, so here we go. The Buckeyes look like they're going to line up in the shotgun again. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. He's running. He picks up about a good 7 yards on the carry. So Henderson, he's having a great game in terms of running the ball. He is averaging about a good 4.4 yards a carry right now. So if I'm the Buckeyes, maybe utilize him a little bit more often. All right, but here we go. At Nebraska's 31-yard line. 2nd and 4 coming up. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Looking towards the sideline, making adjustments now. You've got 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, 1 towards the top. Tight end goes in motion. Takes a snap. Stroud's looking. He's looking. He throws it, and it's caught by the receiver, Jackson. He's running. He's running. Look at him. He takes it all the way to about the 15-yard line. That was a big-time play right there. Gains about 17 yards on that. So it's going to be a first down for the Buckeyes. So here we go again. Find ourselves in the red zone again. Can we come out with a touchdown? Honestly, I feel like if he throws the ball to the back and the back had if he throws a good ball to the running back, that's a touchdown. But ultimately, he took the safe route, got the first down there. Won't complain about that one. C.J. Stroud, 14-22, 122 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. It's time to get that first touchdown. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. Henderson. He picks up about a good 4 yards on the carry. So now we're looking at 2nd and 6. Again, we're in the second quarter. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go before the half. Buckeyes up 3-0 in this one. They have the football, and they're driving it. They're at the Nebraska 10-yard line. Our receiver goes in motion. They hand it to Henderson. Henderson's running with some urgency. He picks up about another good 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 2 coming up at Nebraska's 6-yard line. Oh, yeah, don't fix something that ain't broke. I say keep running the ball. If that's what you got to do, keep running the ball. But 3rd and 2, big 3rd down right here for the Buckeyes. It's time to go ahead and get into the end zone. It's long overdue. So far in this drive, 5 plays, about a good 43 yards so far in this one. It's time to get in the end zone here. I'd run it again up the middle. Let's see. CJ up under center, takes it. Hands it to Henderson. Henderson. He gets that first down. That's all Travion Henderson on that one. He gets the first down, picked up 3 yards. Now we're 1st and goal from Nebraska's 3-yard line. I say keep running the football. Keep running the football. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. Travion Henderson, 11 carries for 46 yards. Let's see what they do. Takes a snap. Henderson, bootlegs, looks, throws in the end zone. That's a touchdown. Touchdown. Chris Olave gets the receiving touchdown there for the Buckeyes. 3-yard touchdown reception. CJ Stroud with the touchdown pass for the Buckeyes finally getting to the end zone, and it's been long overdue. It's about time. Oh, yeah, that's a touchdown. Whether we're talking college level, whether we're talking NFL level, he got both feet in there. Clear, obvious touchdown for the Buckeyes. And now let's see the PAT attempt. Kick is up. And it's good. All right, so the Buckeyes lead 10-0 in this one in the second quarter with 6 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in that one. All 10 points have come in the second quarter for the Buckeyes. So this offense is finally waking up here for the Buckeyes. And so Rico has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through, Rico. Glad to have you here. You say touchdown, Ohio State? Absolutely. How about them Buckeyes? They're finally getting into the end zone. It is about time. CJ Stroud, 15 of 23, 125 yards, averaging 5.4 yards of completion, 1 touchdown, 1 interception in this one. He's also got 2 carries for 7 yards. And as for Adrian Martinez in Nebraska, he's 4 of 7, 38 yards passing so far, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Also has 5 carries for 5 yards in this one. And you look at the ground game, Travion Henderson, he came up big in that last drive. 11 carries for 46 yards, averaging 4.2 yards a carry in the game. And as for Nebraska, Lamar Johnson, he's got 5 carries for 14 yards, averaging 2.8 yards a carry. His longest run of the night was for 7 yards. And receiving-wise, for the Buckeyes, Jackson Smith, he's got 6 receptions, 65 yards in that one, averaging 10.8 yards of reception. Chris Olave, 3 receptions, 31 yards, averaging 10.3 yards a catch, and he got that receiving touchdown there for the Buckeyes, and now they're up 10-0 here, and we'll see what Nebraska does when they get their opportunity with the football. But the Buckeyes' defense has been superb in this game so far. Absolutely superb. Throughout a quarter and a half, they've basically held the Cornhuskers to under 50 total yards in this game. That's how well they're doing in this one. I'm sorry, under 60 yards so far in this one. And so Joey Biscuit has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through, Joey. Glad to have you here. And you say 10-0. Wow, absolutely. It's a big surprise. It was a shocker that at the end of the first quarter, they were nothing. Well, the Buckeyes were not on the scoreboard, so nobody scored. It was 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. But here in the second quarter, Buckeyes scored 10 unanswered, and let's see what they were able to do the rest of the way. But the defense is going to have to continue to keep playing superb in this one. You cannot let Nebraska get any type of score or nothing like that, because for the Buckeyes, it's not just about winning this game. A team like Nebraska, you've got to go out there and you've got to win the eye test. So from here on out, Buckeyes have got to maintain control of this one on the road. But that touchdown drive, 7 plays, 49 yards, 3 minutes and 24 seconds off the clock. All right, I see that we got, let's see, I see we got 9 thumbs up right now. Let's see if we can get to 10. Well, let's see if we can get to 12 actually before the half. Let's try to get the 12 thumbs up before the half. And so Jonathan has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through, Jonathan. Glad to have you here. You said you thought the score would be much higher than that. Same here. I mean, I know no Garrett Wilson, but I mean there's no reason why the offense hasn't been able to score here. They've had some opportunities. Meanwhile, Nebraska opts not to return this one, so they're going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. But yeah, the Buckeyes, #1 offense in the nation, averaging about 47 points a game. They need to go out there and really show up here the rest of the way, because yeah, this offense should have been scored. No reason why they have not scored they didn't score in the first quarter. They should have scored there, but they got to play. They got to make up for that the rest of the way. But absolutely agree with you on that, Jonathan, 1,000%. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10, second quarter, 6 minutes, 41 seconds left to go. Out of the shotgun, 3 receivers on the top of the screen. Martinez looks. He's going to run up the middle. He gets tackled. He gets about a good 4 yards on the play. So now he's kind of grabbing his ankle there. So now Martinez is limping. Let's see if he's going to stay in the game. Yeah, he is limping there, so they're going to regret them calling that quarterback keeper there up the middle. Well, here they go, 2nd and 6. Again, 6 minutes and 15 seconds left before the half. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes a snap, fakes it to the back, looking, throws it across the middle. It's caught by the tight end. Tight end still on his feet, and he gets drugged down at the Buckeyes 45-yard line. So a pickup of about 26 yards through the air. Martinez to Austin Allen. Buckeyes defense has been playing superb so far. They've only given up maybe one other big play through the air early, and that was on the first drive. They hand it to the back. He gets about 6 yards to the carry. Buckeyes defense has got to clamp down now. You don't want Nebraska to score before the half. You have got to hold them down so your offense can try to score again. Five minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the second. Again, the Buckeyes are up 10-0 in this one. Nebraska's got the ball out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Martinez, he's looking. He throws it, and it is caught by the wide receiver. You see Martinez, he's in some pain there, but he's playing through it. He's clearly being bothered by that ankle. But they are moving the ball here. They're at the Buckeyes 25-yard line here. Buckeyes defense, we need to stop. A turnover will be great. Nebraska hands it to the back, up the middle, pick up about a good 3 yards on the carry by Johnson. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Nebraska did miss one field goal earlier in this game. Martinez right now, he's 6 of 9 for 78 yards. Going to line up in the shotgun here. All right, no backs in the backfield. Okay, he motions it back to the backfield, takes it, fakes to the back. He's looking, throws. He's going to go deep. Too deep, incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7 at the Buckeyes 22-yard line. Receiver never had a chance at that one. Let's go, Ken says, let's go Ohio State Bucks. And so absolutely, got to love it here, got to love it. I cover a lot of teams here on this channel, but I am a Buckeyes fan first and foremost, so therefore definitely this game means even more to me for Ohio State to win this one. All right, but here we go, 3rd and 7, out of the shotgun. You've got 3 wide receivers on the play, 1 running back. Receiver goes in motion, takes it, fakes it to the receiver. Martinez is going to keep it. Yeah, he's not going anywhere with that bad ankle. Picks up maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 6. I'm a little surprised they would call that play given that they just saw that he really is struggling with his ankle right now. All right, so now they're going to go for the field goal attempt. We've got about 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go before the half, so that'll be plenty of time for the Buckeyes with 2 timeouts to try to score again before the half. But first, let's see if Nebraska can convert. Kick is up. And right down the middle, they convert, make it a one-possession game. So the Buckeyes are up 10-3, but Nebraska, they get their first points of the game. There gets 3 points on the scoreboard. With 3 minutes and 52 seconds left to go before the half. So we find ourselves here with the Buckeyes keeping it surprisingly close, too close for comfort, 10-3 in this one. The Buckeyes should be up at least 24-3, in my opinion, already in this one. But I think it's going to be critical that the Buckeyes do go ahead and score here before the half. I do remember the Buckeyes got the ball first. So that means Nebraska will get the ball coming out of the half. So the Buckeyes, I need a touchdown from them before the half so we can be up at least about 17-3 before the half. And let's see, National League has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through, man. Glad to have you here. And so you said, let's root Ohio. There you go, Ohio State Buckeyes all the way. Absolutely. Because this is critical because we know at this point of the season, every team gets put under a microscope. And when they're deciding who's the best 4 teams at the end of the season and all like that, in order for the Buckeyes to have, a good conversation for themselves here, a good case, I should say, a good resume builder. These teams against Nebraska at this point in the season, it can't be close. It cannot be close. Nebraska's 3-6 right now. They're 1-5 in the Big Ten Conference. We cannot allow Nebraska to continue to hang around with the Buckeyes. The Buckeyes need to come out with a vengeance on offense. I need to see them come out here again and score another touchdown. It's like I said before, once the Buckeyes get a touchdown, the offense is going to start rolling. But while they're rolling, I need the Buckeyes defense to continue to stop Nebraska. Can't see them move the ball like I saw in that last drive. Can't let them move the ball. Defense got to continue to get 3 and outs and stuff. But they've been pretty good in this one. All right, so Nebraska's going to kick the ball off, and then the Buckeyes will get the ball. Kickoff is on the way. Let's see if we'll get a return. All right, we will get a return here. Let's see the 10, the 15, 20. Takes all the way to about the 25-yard line. So here we go, the Buckeyes. Last time we saw the Buckeyes out there, we saw C.J. Stroud hit Chris Olave for the touchdown. Let's see if they can create that magic once again. AD says, Buckeyes touchdown. He's calling it. He's calling it. Let's go ahead and make 80s proud right here. Let's get that touchdown going for the Buckeyes. So far, the Buckeyes, 178 total yards. Nebraska, 111. Out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Takes the snap. Throws it quickly. It's caught by whom other than Jackson. Look at this go. He might be able to take this one all the way. Let's see the 20, 10, in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. How about that? It's like I said, the moment they got into the end zone, all caps are off there. They were going to start to explode. How about that? My goodness, this offense is so explosive. Once you finally get them lit, it starts going. How about that? How about this offense? My goodness. My goodness. I mean, this offense moves faster than you're talking about like a wildfire in a forest or something like that, bro. Like, this is just, my goodness. That quick score is what the Buckeyes need. So now the offense has restored confidence now. They're up 16-3. We're waiting the extra point here. They scored so quickly if the defense can get a 3 and out, maybe we can score again before the half, make up for lost time. That is up, and it's good. I expect nothing less from the top offense in the country. C.J. Stroud hitting my man, Jackson Smith. That is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love it. Let's see. Credits. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Glad to have you here. And you say, wow, that was fast. Unbelievable. Absolutely. What looked like a regular completion turned into a big play because we got some big time wide receivers on this roster. Buckeyes got a lot of depth, and it shows. And it shows. And as for Jackson, he's got 7 receptions in this half for 140 yards and 1 touchdown. That's right. You heard me right. 140 yards receiving. He's been doing all the work for the Buckeyes today. I mean, other than him, you look at Chris Olave, 3 receptions, 31 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, Jackson has been the person who's been winning his matchup here. They are utilizing him. Now, remember, no Garrett Wilson, so that means he's getting a lot more looks now without Garrett Wilson. That just goes to show the type of depth that the Buckeyes have at that wide receiver position. All right, Nebraska opts not to return this, so they'll be taking over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So I'm going to need the Buckeyes defensive line to step it up here and apply more pressure. Seems like Martinez is dealing with a bad ankle right now, and so he's not going to be as mobile as he was. But knowing him, he'll still try to move around out there. But the Buckeyes are up 17-3 with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go before the half. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Out of this, let's see. Takes it. And he's going to hand it to the back up the middle. Back picks up about 3 yards on the play. He's going to bring up 2nd and 7 coming up here for Nebraska. If you're the Buckeyes, I want a 3 and out right now. I want a 3 and out on this one. Get the ball back to the offense. They're red hot. They're red hot right now. They're warmed up. They're ready to go and score. Let's make this happen. Meanwhile, Michael says he missed it. And so absolutely understand that, Michael. It happened so fast. I understand. If you blinked, you missed it. Here we go, 2nd and 7 here. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go before the half. Martinez takes it, face to the back. He's bootlegging. He's looking, still looking. He's going to go. He has a man. Oh, no. He can take it all the way. He is going to take it all the way. So Nebraska scores. So how about that for Nebraska? They scored a touchdown for 72 yards. I had a sick feeling that once the Buckeyes scored a touchdown, that the defense was going to start letting up, and then Nebraska was going to score. And there it is. Yeah, show me the safety. What was he doing? Oh, my goodness. They pulled a fast one on the safety. You're the you cannot get fooled like that. You're the safety. You can't let that happen. Extra point is up, and it's good. So there you have it. Buckeyes are up 17. I mean, the Buckeyes lead, but Nebraska answered back with a deep touchdown of their own very quickly. 17-10 in this one. Oh, man. Just the defense was doing so good prior to that, and now they let this happen. Now both team offenses are awoken now. Yes, see, Michael says need a pick 6. And so, hey, we could have used the pick 6. We really could have. But now the Buckeyes, I need them to go ahead and score again before the half. And don't let Nebraska score again, because Nebraska's going to get the ball when we come out from halftime. Somebody put Ryan Day on the phone. I need to call Ryan Day right now and explain to the team that, yes, you can play great offense and great defense at the same time. You don't have to transfer from great defense to great offense. No, you can do it both at the same time. You say, who fell asleep? It was the safety. I don't know his name, but it was the safety. He made a mistake on the play. They sent the diversion by sending one receiver across the middle, caught his attention, but sent another receiver deep where he was supposed to be at. And man, that hurt. Big time mistake. Now you give Nebraska's offense confidence that they can score at will against you guys. You never want to give another team confidence that they can move the ball on you. But here we go for the Buckeyes. 1st and 10 at their own 25, 3 wide receivers. 2 running backs. He takes it, hands it to the back. And so, okay, Henderson, he picks up about a good 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. Again, we're in the second quarter with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. Buckeyes lead 17-10. Buckeyes got 2 timeouts. Nebraska's got all 3. All right, here we go in the shotgun. You've got 3 receivers, got a tight end, got a running back. They're looking to the sideline. Stroud's making adjustments here. Making adjustments. All right, takes a snap. Hands it to the back. The back. He gets back to the line, maybe picks up a yard on the play, but Nebraska sent the guy off the edge to get him. 3rd and 3 coming up. About 2 minutes left to go here. All right, so here they go. One back in the backfield, 3 receivers, take the snap. Hands it to the back. He's met in the backfield. He's going to lose a yard. Terrible play call. What are we doing? We're only up by a touchdown. What are we doing? Who calls that play in that situation? Who does that? You just ran it on 3rd down. It clearly didn't work. Try to pass the ball. And you see that Nebraska's starting to penetrate the line. They're playing with a renewed strength of renewed sense of confidence here. And now we even lose a yard in the play. And now they call the timeout. They got 1 minute 49 seconds left. You open the door for them to potentially come out here and tie it up before the half. All right, so the Buckeyes, they have to punt the ball here after a terrible play call on 3rd and 3 in which they lost a yard. Punt is on the way. All right, so Nebraska's going to return it. Let's see what he does. All right, so he's brought down. So now Nebraska has 1 minute and 37 seconds before the half, 2 timeouts. Oh, man. Like, we've got too good a team to be going through this mess right now, man. Too good a team, too good a talent to have to be going through this. Michael says Ohio State, tempo. And so, Ohio State, my goodness. What are we doing? Who running the ball there on 3rd? Like, but here goes Martinez out the shotgun. Buckeyes, get him. They get him. They get him for the sack there. Big time sack there. That's going to make it 2nd and long. So the Buckeyes, I believe the Buckeyes here call a timeout. So thanks to that sack right there, that does help the Buckeyes now. If the Buckeyes can somehow get a stop right now, then maybe they can add another score, some type of score, whether it be a field goal or something, before we get to the point where before we reach the half. But right now, I'm just disappointed right now in the Buckeyes right now. This game should not be a 17-10 game right now. It really should not. I'm going to need the Buckeyes defense to continue to play at a high level and the offense to keep moving the ball here. But the play calling has got to help us out here. Got to help us out. All right, so here they go. 2nd and 19 at their own 11. Takes a snap. Martinez is looking. Martinez throws across the middle. Has a man. He picked up about a good 4 yards on that one. 3rd down coming up. All right, they call their final timeout. All right, so the goal here on 3rd down and 16, get the stop, get the ball back to your offense, give them a chance to try to get some points here before the half. All right, here we go. 3rd and 16. Nebraska sends a receiver in motion. They've got a running back as well, takes it, hands it to the back, and he gets about 2 yards on the carry. The Buckeyes defense gets a stop, but they've got no more timeouts remaining, so we'll see how much time they have left when they get the ball after the punt. Yes, see, Michael says, need defensive time, the defensive turnover. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree with that. Matter of fact, if we can somehow get a good return and take it either all the way or get a very good return out of this, that'll work. That will work. So Nebraska calls a timeout, and now we're at the commercial for a few. Yeah, but so far in this one, Ohio State passing the ball. I mean, C.J. Stroud, he's 16 of 24, 200 yards in this one, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's also got 2 carries for 7 yards. For Nebraska, Adrian Martinez, he's 8 of 12, 153 yards through the air, 1 touchdown. He's got 8 carries for just 1 yard so far in this one. You look at on the ground, Travion Henderson, 14 carries, 52 yards, averaging 3.7 yards a carry for Nebraska. Ramar Johnson, 9 carries for 28 yards. So here we go, 4th and 14. Nebraska's about to punt the ball. Nice punt on the way. All right, so that goes out. So we're looking at about the Buckeyes to see where they mark it at. 40-yard line. So they've got 32 seconds, no timeouts, but luckily in college football, when you get the first down, the clock will stop and allow you to line it up there. So let's see what they do. Let's see, AD says he's back with food. He says a wise man once said, if you can't get chicken, you settle for pizza. The wise man did say that. Totally agree with that. Absolutely, but here we go. Buckeyes up 17-10, 32 seconds before the half. They've got no timeouts. Nebraska's got 1. And here they go out the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Let's see what they can do. Takes a snap. Stroud's looking. Nebraska sends 4. He throws it. Incomplete. That's been the theme, a lot, especially early in the first quarter, where those Nebraska Cornhuskers, they are stretching out to deflect the ball. They do a good job of getting between themselves, getting between the receiver and the football. Those windows get a lot tighter against this defense today. Well, here we go. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap. Stroud's looking. Stroud throws it. And it is caught by the receiver. Okay. Who other than Jackson with the reception? So here we go. 3rd and 2. 25 seconds left. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap. Stroud's looking, throws it, and it's caught by the wide receiver before he goes out of bounds. Julian Fleming with a 5-yard reception there. Takes it all the way to Nebraska 47-yard line. 22 seconds left to go before the half. All right, so again, they're at the 46-yard line of Nebraska. Let's see what they can do here. You've got 4 wide receivers, 3 towards the top of the screen. Takes it. Nebraska sending 3. They have a spy as well. They're going to go deep into the end zone. Oh, off of Chris Olave's hand. Good job trying to reach out for that when that ball was a little too far out there for him. But, oh, man, I like the deep shot there. I do. I just wish that they could have converted on that one. I like the attempt, just not the execution. All right, here they go. 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. Stroud has it. Throws it. Oh, he dropped it. Come on, man. You cannot drop these passes. For every drop, that's time off the clock. We've got no timeouts to work with. You got to make that catch. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. All right, Nebraska calls its final timeout here. So very important right here for the Buckeyes to try to at least get you a first down here, because the clock will stop temporarily while you go ahead and get lined up. You can get a first down here, and then you go from there. If I'm CJ Stroud, I'm definitely going to either be looking for Jackson because of the big game he's been having, or Chris Olave deep. But here we go, 3rd and 10, 12 seconds left before the half. Takes a snap out the shotgun. Nebraska sending 3. Now they send a 4th one. He throws it. Chris Olave. Oh, Chris Olave gets tripped up. And that's going to be it, guys. We're going to the half. What is going on with the play calling? What is up with the play calling here? Multiple times on 3rd down. I mean, what is going on with the play calling, man? This is a real mess right now. Michael says, need a deep ball throw. Absolutely, man. Like, you at least got to give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. You've got the talent and stuff like that. But you're going to call a play like that? Like, did you really think Nebraska was going to leave that wide open? This is terrible. This is just what they want to look at and what they want to see. The Buckeyes struggling with a team like Nebraska. That's all they want to see. And so 80 says the JB Nation halftime show is coming up. There you have it. JB Nation halftime show is about to go ahead and go through these, give you a college update of what's going on around the rest of the NCAA taking place right now. And so let's see. We'll start with the Fighting Illini on the road at number 20 ranked Minnesota. They're at the half right now, and the Fighting Illini, they're currently up 14-0. So how about that? The Fighting Illini showing a lot of defense there, and they've already got 14 points in that one. So they're up 14-0 in that matchup. And so let's see some of the other ones that they have here. All right, so the Army Air Force game, there are some points, ADs. They do have some points out here in the 3rd quarter, late in the 3rd quarter. Army is up 14-3 over Air Force in that one on the road at Air Force. And so let's see, Louisiana Tech versus UAB. They've got about 52 seconds left before the half, but UAB is taking the lead 24-21. So UAB fighting back to take the lead. And at the half, SMU is up 10-7 over Memphis. Let's see. Meanwhile, Wake Forest, ranked number 9 in the country, undefeated, on the road at North Carolina. Wake Forest find themselves up 24-21 right now with 1 minute and 26 seconds left before halftime in that game. So that is a good game right there. Let's see. Kansas State at Kansas. Kansas State's 21, Kansas 3. So Kansas State is taking care of business. Meanwhile, number 25, Pitt, on the road at Duke. They're up 27-19 with 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go before the half in that one. Meanwhile, the Georgia Bulldogs, they have taken complete control of this game, and that surprises absolutely nobody at this point. They are up 26-3 in that one. At least Missouri got to say they had a lead at some point in the game. Meanwhile, speaking of leading in the game, at the half, Ole Miss is up against Liberty 24-0 in that one. We'll see what Malik Willis can do in the second half, but yeah, not looking good right now. Meanwhile, Miami at home against Georgia Tech. They was up 14 earlier when I said it earlier, but now Georgia Tech has stormed back and tied it up so far in this one. Miami seems to be facing 3rd and a mile in that game, it says. I had to look again, 3rd and 45. Wow. But they're in the second quarter there, early second quarter, still in that game. But yeah, they're all tied up 14 apiece in that one. So there you go. Those are the games that are currently taking place right now in that one. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll look at some of the games that's coming up later on today. And then you guys let me know which teams you guys think will be winning these matchups for the rest of the college football games that are coming on later today. Let's see what 80 says. 80 says, Ole Miss getting it done. Wow. And so, I mean, it just comes down to Liberty, honestly, at this point. I mean, an SEC team that is ranked versus Liberty right now, yeah, that SEC team is going to get the W. I mean, they're going to get the W. It's not so much with Malik Willis. I said Malik Willis. Malik Willis, I meant to say. But it's more so just, Liberty right now is probably just a matchup problem with Ole Miss. I mean, Ole Miss, they've looked good for most of the season, except for a couple of games. Obviously, the time that we saw them, they didn't look so well. When we saw them play at Alabama, they didn't look so good. But that was Bama, big difference there. But yeah, Ole Miss has been playing pretty good as of late. So we'll see what's happening in the second half. Can Liberty get on the scoreboard and try to make this a game? All right, so let's see. Next up, they have later on today, Appalachian State versus Arkansas State. That game's getting ready to come on sometime soon. Let's see. Louisiana Monroe versus Texas State. California versus Arizona. And that game right there, Cal versus Arizona. We'll see who wins that one. It'll be an interesting one. Temple at East Carolina. North Texas versus Southern Miss. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, why isn't the comment showing up here? All right, there we go. 80 says, if Ole Miss and Army lose, I lose $200 straight up in bets. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, I mean, Ole Miss, they'll take care of your money there. They'll get you that W. I have little doubt about that one. But Army, though, I know I said the score earlier. What was Army's score? Yeah, Army's up 14-3 in that one. So you should be good to go. You should be good in this one. You should be feeling real good right now. Obviously, it's still enough time on the clock, but hey, you got to be feeling real good right now. Got to be feeling real good. All right, but let's see. Next up, I said Temple at East Carolina. All right, so number 12, Baylor, on the road at TCU. Baylor should take care of business. Let's see, South Alabama versus Troy. You've got Michigan State going on the road to Purdue. Michigan State needs to be careful. That Purdue team, they upset Iowa earlier this year, so be careful in that game if you're Michigan State. But Michigan State should win it. Let's see, Tulsa on the road against Cincinnati. Cincinnati's gotten off to some slow starts as of late. The committee has shown Cincinnati that they acknowledged the win against Notre Dame, so they got them in the top 6. But they still want to see more. They want to see more convincing. Same with Ohio State. Same with Cincinnati. They want to see more from the eye test with those. So for Cincinnati, it's not just about getting a W against Tulsa. You want to go out there and install your will on those guys. Make those guys give up early. That is your goal if you're Cincinnati coming in this one. We're not just going in. It's just obviously going in there to win it, but you really want to go in there and enforce your will on your opponent. Number 11, Oklahoma State at West Virginia. West Virginia, I feel like they've been up and down. There's been a couple games that I feel like they've been good. But, Oklahoma State, they need to win this one. You've got Wisconsin going down to Rutgers. I fully expect the number 21 ranked Wisconsin to win that game. Penn State going down to Maryland. That one right there, that'll be an interesting one. But I expect Penn State to win that one ultimately when it's all said and done. Let's see what else we've got. Well, first of all, let me go ahead and catch up on the comments here. Let's see. 80 says Arizona for sure. Oh, yeah. And you say Temple. Okay, Temple. Let's see. Southern Miss. Okay. You say Purdue will get the win. Okay, so you got Purdue in the upset there. Okay. You're saying that they can strike magic again. Okay. It's in West Virginia. Okay. You say Rutgers. And then you've got Penn State. Okay, nice. Next up, we've got, let's see, Rhode Island at Massachusetts. I wouldn't know about that one. Let's see. Auburn on the number 13. Auburn on the road at number 14. Texas A&M. I wonder if this is the game that you bring out your popcorn for, or if this is the game you bring out your pizza for right here. The Auburn number 13 on the road at Texas A&M. We saw Texas A&M beat Bama earlier in this one, but we saw Auburn also come up with some big wins as well. So, hey, we'll see how this one goes, but it should be a good one. Auburn at Texas A&M. Let's see. Next up, they've got Idaho State at number 15, BYU, Brigham Young. Let's see, Rice at Charlotte, Colorado State at Wyoming. You've got Navy on the road for Notre Dame and that one. I wonder if Navy can make that one a contest there. Middle Tennessee on the road at Western Kentucky. Number 19, North Carolina State going on the road at Florida State. That could always be a dangerous game. You never know which version of Florida State's going to show up this season, but it should be a close game, I'm thinking, in that one. Let's see, Utah State on the road at New Mexico State. Number 17, Mississippi State on the road at Arkansas. Let's see. Tulane at UCF. Okay. Coastal Carolina on the road to Georgia Southern. Should be Coastal Carolina there. Marshall on the road at Florida Atlantic. Number 22, Iowa. It's funny how Iowa fell from number 2 all the way to 22 in a couple weeks. But number 22, Iowa on the road at Northwestern. I expect Iowa to take care of business in that one. And then, obviously, LSU on the road at Alabama. Now, historically, this would have been a pizza game. But right now, Coach O knows this is his last season with LSU anyways. They've already acknowledged that. We'll see how LSU matches up against Bama here in this one. And hopefully it becomes a good game. Let's see. Tennessee on the road at Kentucky. Okay. Oregon State at Colorado. Boise State at Fresno State. UNLV at New Mexico. Old Dominion at Florida International. Number 4, Oregon on the road at Washington. I'm going to call it here. I'm going to call it upset that Washington beats Oregon. Not just because I want for them to lose to help the Buckeyes, out, but still, I think this one could be a trap game potentially. Texas at Iowa State. Florida going down to South Carolina. Fully expect Florida to win that one. Houston at South Florida. Indiana on the road at Michigan. I wonder if this will be one of those games where the team hangs around with Michigan until late fourth quarter and Michigan pulls away. Clemson on the road at Louisville. I would like to see Louisville win that one. I would like to see that happen. San Jose State at Nevada. UTSA at UTEP. USC at Arizona State. That should be an interesting one. And then number 24, San Diego State on the road at Hawaii. And so I believe that covers all the matchups for today. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off at? All right, so we did the Texas A&M one. Okay, so let's see. He's got Kentucky. Smart pick there. Let's see. He says Boise all the way and New Mexico. Okay. And so, he's busting out the pizza game for the Oregon matchup against Washington. And so, yes, go Washington. I really do hope Washington comes up with the upset there. If they lose that one, that should help the Buckeyes' chances as long as we're able to hold on to this one and try to be more convincing in the second half here because, quite frankly, nobody's impressed with the first half right now. So they got to come out strong here in the second half. But, yeah, that's his pizza game there. Let's see. 80 says Iowa State. Okay. So he's got them over Texas. I can see that as well. 80 says Florida without question. And he says Michigan's going to bounce back. I agree with that one. And let's see. He says Louisville. And now he says that I stated incorrectly and all like that. And so, yeah, I have noticed that one. I have noticed that. And so 80 says he's going with Hawaii in that one. Okay. There you go. So there you go. There we go at the half here. Still waiting for the return of the Buckeyes and the Cornhuskers. Cornhuskers will get the football when we come back from the half. But yeah, so far in this one, the standout so far in the first half that tells a story for me, when I'm talking about the Buckeyes, I've got to start in this game, particularly with Jackson Smith. I mean, he's got 8 receptions for 148 yards in the first half and a touchdown, including that 75-yard touchdown that he had to give the Buckeyes their first touchdown, well, actually their second touchdown of the game, but it came in an explosive fashion there. He's averaging about 18.5 yards a catch right now, and he's been huge for the Buckeyes. They need to continue to involve him in the game as well. Chris Olave, he's got 4 receptions, 37 yards, and a touchdown in this one. His longest catch of the night for 16 yards. CJ Stroud, he's 19 of 30, 219 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception in this one. And Travion Henderson, he's got 14 carries for 52 yards in this one, averaging 3.7 yards a carry. So there you have it. That's on the Buckeyes in terms of who's been stepping up so far in this game for them. And now you look at for Nebraska, who's been huge for them. Well, for them, you got to start off with the quarterback, Adrian Martinez, 8 of 12, 153 yards in this one. He has 1 touchdown, averaging about 12.8 yards a completion. And let's see, on the ground, Lamar Johnson's got 9 carries, 28 yards. Hasn't been too much of a factor here for Nebraska on the ground. And also receiving-wise, though, Samari Torre, he's got 2 receptions for 96 yards and a touchdown. He had a 72-yard run as well in that one, and also a 14-yard completion as well. But he was the one that had that long touchdown for 72 yards for Nebraska. So there you have it. Those are the guys that are making an impact. Also, can't forget JoJo Damon. He's the guy that had the interception for Nebraska earlier in that game, in the first half as well. And let's see, 80 says, JB, is Marvin Harrison Jr. a top 10 wide receiver in college football right now? If he is, we wouldn't know about him because right now he's not even a top 3 or 4 wide receiver on the Buckeyes right now. But the Buckeyes currently have, like a lot of depth at that position there. So right now he doesn't get as much playing time with the Buckeyes right now because he is coming in, I believe, as a true freshman this year. So he's just a true freshman here. So he's got a lot of time still left. But I imagine that once we lose Chris Olave after this season, once we lose Garrett Wilson after this season, I imagine that there will be opportunities for him moving forward, with the Buckeyes. Hopefully he stays with the Buckeyes and doesn't transfer and go anywhere else. But, yeah, definitely going to be looking forward to seeing him in the future here. He's just a freshman right now. But believe me, once he gets a couple years in this college football thing, even if he was on another team right now that just needed a wide receiver, I feel he can go out there and make some plays right now. But just because of the depth the Buckeyes have, that's why he's as far down the depth chart as he is. But that's a good problem to have if you're the Buckeyes. But yeah, he's definitely got the potential, of course, but just certainly right now, not a top 10 receiver because he's not starting yet for the Buckeyes. Speaking of Liberty, I see the Liberty scored a touchdown. Ole Miss is up 24-7 in that one. Speaking of which, 80s, I know you might be a little concerned to see Air Force right now. They look like they're about a good, 3 yards away from getting to about a good 4 yards away from getting in the end zone right now. Key third down in that game. Oh, I spoke too soon. Air Force has scored a touchdown. 14-9, pinning the extra point. So Carmichael has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through, Carmichael. Glad to have you here. How's it going? Let me know you're rooting for the Ohio State Buckeyes to win this one. are the Cornhuskers. And I know that last week you had to be happy that your Steelers did go out there on the road in Cleveland and come up with the victory there. That was big. I forget who the Steelers play this week, but I know that I did pick the Steelers this week in my projections to win. And so I'll get right back to that in a second. Then want to skip 80s. 80 says, that touchdown is your fault, JB. It is. I was not the person in coverage. That was not me. Let's see. Big Boys is joining the stream. Thank you for coming through, man. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. How's it going? Let me know, which one are you rooting for in this one? Are you rooting for the Buckeyes? Are you rooting for the underdogs, Nebraska? Definitely let me know. But glad to have you here. Let's see. Ashak says Illinois is still winning. And so, yeah, I did check on that. The Fighting Illini, they were up 14-0. I know it was at the half last time. And so, yeah, they keep playing strong like that. Good things are going to happen. And let's see. Ashak says that he's back. Best believe it. Let's see. Carmichael says, going good. Yes, I was really happy. And all right, so he's going for Ohio State as well. There we go. There we go. Buckeyes are dominating the stream, and I need them to dominate the game in the same fashion right now. Up by 7, 17-10. Both teams scored all their points in the second quarter. We went from a defensive game to an offensive game, flipped the script completely in that second quarter. And he wants me to say Louisville again, so there you go. I'll say it for you. Louisville, there you go. But I appreciate the super chat for you. I mean, heck, for the super chat, hey, I'll say Louisville 10 times for you if I got to. There you go. Absolutely. Get the feeling. I didn't say it the way he wants me to. Let's see. Big Boy says the Steelers and the Bears tomorrow. Okay, so that's right. Steelers and Bears. And so, yeah, that's right. I projected that one to be a close one. A close one. There we go. And so let's see. Ashak says, awesome to see you're at 1.8 K. And so, well, actually it's at 1.08. And so, yeah, that 1.8 would have been 1,800. And so that would have been nice, though. That would have been nice. But, yeah, so, yeah, we're right there. Matter of fact, the actual count last time I checked was 1,082. Last time I checked, but yeah, and so I know for it shows you guys that same number, and it shows me the same thing. I have to check my analytics in order for it to show me the actual number. But yeah, you said if I'm correct, you are eligible for monetization now, right? Yeah, absolutely, yeah, definitely I am, and so yeah, that's why you'll see the ads and stuff before some of my videos and stuff. So yeah, definitely I am a part of the YouTube partnership now, so definitely happy to be a part of that. Meanwhile, we've got a fair catch there. So Nebraska's going to be taking over 1st and 10 at their own 25. And so let's see. All right, so 80s with an extra super chat there. I really appreciate you. You say, since you correct my spelling, I'm getting you. What are you talking about, 80s? You say you're getting my speech. Hey, I appreciate that, though. Absolutely. Let's see. Carmichael says Steelers play the Bears on Monday. You know that means I'm going to be streaming that one. Monday Night Football. You know, I've been loving what I'm seeing lately from Justin Fields. I'll get back to that in a second. But here we go out of the shotgun. Martinez takes it. He's looking. He throws it. And that's going to be a pickup of about a yard before he gets ushered out of bounds there. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 9 coming up here from the Nebraska 26-yard line. Buckeyes defense. Come out and get a 3 and out to start this one out. Don't give them any hope on this drive. Get a 3 and out, get the ball back to the offense, and let's get going. But yeah, Justin Fields, I love what I'm seeing from him. You know, it's like I was very worried about him in that Tampa Bay game, but he's recovering nicely. Meanwhile, Martinez with the completion, and Nebraska picks up the first down there thanks to the wide receiver and the efforts that he gave there to pick up the first down there. But yeah, Justin Fields there. Even the running game for the Bears is improving. The only thing I want to see from Chicago's offense, aside from a revamped offensive line, find a way to get your boy Allen Robinson more involved somehow, some way. Some of us have him on our fantasy football team and don't know what to do with him right now. So we need to figure that out, like ASAP. Meanwhile, Martinez throws it. It's caught by the tight end. That's going to be about a good 3-yard pickup right there. It's going to be about 2nd and 7 coming up. So Nebraska, they seem to have found their rhythm so far in this one. Buckeyes need to get a sack. That seems to be the way to throw them off. You get them in second and long, third and long. That's how you get stops. If they have second and short, third and short, now they're moving the ball. To sack Martinez. All right, here they go. And so there goes the pressure. He is sacked. He was already down, though. Let me calm down. He was already down before he fumbled it. But, hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the doctor ordered on that one. You get pressure. You force the sack. You help out the defense here. I mean, the left tackle got beat like a drum on that one. Like, it wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Never recovered off of that one. Beat him from the snap. But we could certainly use a turnover now. But 3rd and 15 for the Buckeyes. Out of the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. 5 wide. Let's see if the Buckeyes can generate some pressure here. Buckeyes are sending 4. The pass rush is behind them. They get him. They get him for the sack. There we go, Buckeyes. Good job by the defense. Way to force the punt. Now let's go out there and get the offense cranked up again, and let's have a complete second half here. You can't make up for the first half, but you can go out there and dominate the second half and show them the Buckeyes are for real. We're not a team to be played with. So now they're facing 4th and 22 from their own 24-yard line. Thanks to this Buckeyes defense coming out strong here in the 3rd quarter. Nebraska's going to punt the ball. Will we get a return? We will get a return. Come on, make something happen, Jackson. Make something happen. He's running. He's still going. All right, he gets to about the Buckeyes 47-yard line. Okay, we'll take that great field position. All right, Buckeyes for to get their first possession here of the 3rd quarter. I'm excited because I'm expecting to see a touchdown on this drive right here from my Buckeyes. I like to think that right now the offense is cranked up enough to where we can get things going here. So let's do it. And as Big Boy says, he says, watch the entire ads. I appreciate that. Thanks for pointing that out. If you want to help support the channel, the best way is when you're watching the ads to watch the entire ads. Now, I will say, I have noticed that sometimes they do get ridiculous with the ads and stuff like that. So if you see one of those 45 minutes or some ads or something like that, yeah, nobody's expecting you to watch all of that one now. But definitely, if you can watch some of the ads, though, that does help the channel out. So I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Meanwhile, C.J. Stroud's looking. He completes it to Jackson, across the middle. Jackson, what a reception there by Jackson. He is the truth today for the Buckeyes. He has been carrying the load right now. He's having a huge game. 12-yard completion there. That gives the Buckeyes the first down at Nebraska's 20-yard line. But, yeah, I appreciate that, big boys. Appreciate you. And here we go. One back in the backfield, takes a snap, hands it to the back. And that's going to be a loss of about 3 yards on the play. Nebraska was looking for it. They was looking for it. It's going to bring about 2nd and 12 coming up. Let's see. Ashak says, shoot, I thought it was 1.8K, and you almost at 2K. Still awesome, though. So, hey, I wish that was the case. I really wish that was the case. I feel like that type of growth, though, would be something that happens in the offseason, probably around, like, free agency time frame. That seems they worked a lot the first time around, so maybe around that time I expect to see a drastic jump like that. But meanwhile, C.J. Stroud hands to the back again, and he loses more yards. Every time we hand the ball off, he's losing yards here. We got to pass the ball here. Nebraska is taking out this running game, it looks like, so far in this drive. Yeah, the defensive line for Nebraska, they're starting to win a lot of these battles. Oh, man, to lose back-to-back yards on the ground, that hurts. Now we're facing the 3rd and long, 3rd and 14. We're going to need a big-time play. Let's go to Jackson again. Oh, will this be a free play? Oh, they're going to stop the play because, yeah, he was about to get to the quarterback there. I would have preferred to have the free play, but I'll take the offsides. But I would have preferred to have been able to get this free play to at least try to throw the ball here. Let's go make it 3rd and 9. Ashak says he's excited for that game. I mean, yeah, I've set up the stream for that one. And so you can see the 2 guys I had in the cover for that one, Justin Fields and Najee Harris, 2 rookies gracing the cover of that game. That's what I chose to go with there. And I think that's very prominent, as both of these guys have done a fantastic job throughout the draft in terms of getting guys to come in and start to contribute for this team this year and the future. So I'm excited for both of these teams in the upcoming game. But here we go, 3rd and 9 for the Buckeyes. C.J. Stroud making adjustments. 3 wide receivers on the play. Takes a snap. Nebraska sends 4. He throws it to the back. Travion Henderson, he's running. There is a flag down. He picks up the first down, but let's see what the flag is about. Come on, referees. Don't do this to me. Don't you dare call it on the Buckeyes here. Don't do it. Look at that. Look at that. He's already made up his mind. Holding on the offense just like that, man. We're already struggling right now as it is, and we're finally getting some stuff going here. And you're going to call a hold? Let's see. What do you do? What do you do? Come on, man. Oh, man. Now we're facing a 3rd and 19. We got to go deep to Chris Olave here. C.J. Stroud with the ball. He's moving around. He's running. He's still looking while he runs. He throws it. And it's caught by the back. The back doing all he can. Takes it to about the 30-yard line. Fourth and 5. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Ooh, Henderson is currently down right now. Ooh, Henderson. No, don't need that. So while they're at commercial, they'll be checking on Travion Henderson, certainly hoping that he'll be okay for sure. But, man, cannot afford to lose him at all. At all. But let's see. Carmichael says he'll be here Monday, so absolutely. And if you guys ever are going through, and you're just for anybody that's unaware, if you guys are ever going through and you see I set up a future stream on YouTube and stuff like that, just make sure if you guys, just go ahead, and I believe when you go to the actual stream, there is a reminder type of button or something you can press so it'll alert you a little before the start of the game to send you that extra reminder about the start of the game. So I'll just go ahead and mention that. No, I haven't mentioned that before, but yeah, definitely that, and having your notification bells turned on are some ways to be alerted of these future streams and stuff. Absolutely. So Carmichael's going to be here. Let's see, Ashak says the Phils was great against the 49ers. Yeah, I saw that scramble that he had. It looked like, that it looked like Nick Bosa and company was going to get him, but he found a way to elude them and take it all the way in the end zone. Very proud of him. Way to bounce back. And, hey, I'm liking what I'm seeing here, feeling much better there for the Chicago Bears in the future with him at quarterback, for sure. All right, Ashak says the same. So, okay, bet. That's what Big Boy says. Buckeyes get a pick 6, please. I do hope at some point the Buckeyes defense does score. I know they tend to do that from time to time, so I hope they can get a defensive score. That would really help. Let's see. Carmichael says Steelers defense has been clutch. And so absolutely. I mean, how do you guys feel about the whole Baker Mayfield and OBJ situation and how that played out, by the way, guys? I know this is a college football stream, but we're here at the commercial and we love football. So definitely we can talk about, anything football related, or even if somebody wanted to mention basketball on this stream here. So I'm not too picky about what we discuss here. Let's see. Ashak says, I hope we let A-Rob go. We are wasting his career, honestly. And so, I mean, definitely. I would love to see him with the Patriots. I would love to see him with the Patriots along with Michael Gallup. I would love to see those two guys with the Pats next year, if possible. As Carmichael says, I hope the Bears do too. And so, I feel like, almost have to do it. You almost have to do it. Carmichael says Dante Johnson's going to do food against the Bears, he says. So there you go. He says he's going to go out there and eat. All right. Meanwhile, the Buckeyes have decided they're going to go for a field goal here. So let's go ahead and collect this 3 points here, make it a 2-possession game. Noah Ruggles, he's been fantastic this season. I don't think he's missed a kick all season long, and I expect him to make this one. I've got no doubt he'll make this one. Kick is up, and it's good. It's good. Got a little close there, but it's good. So the Buckeyes are up 20-10 in this one. So they get 3 points here, make it a 2-possession game, but ultimately going to need the defense to stop Nebraska again, get the ball back to the offense. If the defense doesn't let them score the rest of the game, then, hey, that'll bode well for the Buckeyes. But I'm really asking this defense to really carry the load in this one right now. The offense has 20 points, but we still should have more. We should have more. I want more from this offense. I have high expectations for us. Let's see. 80 says, hey, JB, I'm sorry I have to cut out. I might be back at the end of the fourth quarter. I absolutely understand that. Thank you so much for coming through, 80s. And, yeah, you take care. And if I don't hear from you the rest of the day, you enjoy the rest of your day and look forward to seeing you next time. You take care. Let's see. Big Boy says, I'll be in here daily. And so I appreciate that. Absolutely. Let's see. Ashak says the Steelers defense is great. That they are. I mean, let's not forget now. Let's not forget the Steelers. They were the first team that beat Buffalo, even though it was the beginning of the season. They did beat Buffalo, head to head. So that goes to show that defense for the Steelers. They are for real. They really are for real. It's just a matter of obviously that X factor is just more so Big Ben. If Big Ben can somehow get going and like get on a hot streak or something like that, then hey, the Steelers last year, they started off 11-0. I know a lot of people forget about that for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they did start off last year 11-0. Now, we're not going to discuss what happened after that, but we do know that this team, if they can get hot at the right time, I say it all the time, who wins the Super Bowl is not always the best team. It's the team that gets hot at the right time. That's who usually wins the Super Bowl. Teams, like obviously Tom Brady, he understands that better than anybody. Once you start playing at a high level at the right time and you peak, then yeah, that's who wins the Super Bowl. And normally when you peak, there's about a good 6-week window, I think, when you're really peaking. If you're really playing at your highest level, a good 6-7 week window where you can sustain that high level and all like that. We saw earlier in the season, I think we saw that from Buffalo. They were peaking early. We saw a little bit of that from the Ravens. They started peaking for a bit as well. And so when a team peaks at the right time, Cardinals, they were peaking. But then once they start slowing down, they become more beatable and stuff like that. So you got to be peaking at the right time. Tampa did it last year. We'll see who does it this year. Let's see. Carmichael says, well, I don't think Baker is that good. And so, yeah, definitely. Baker is about average. I'll say that. He's about average. Ashak says, I think Baker has struggled a lot and OBJ has a lot of drops. He did have a lot of drops, though. He did have a lot of drops. They both have struggled with Baker, has blatantly missed OBJ a lot. But in the end, it just wasn't working, and they don't work well. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. I have to applaud the Cleveland Browns, though, for not holding that man hostage and stuff like that and saying, okay, this is how you feel about it, so we're just going to go ahead and move on from you. Even if we don't get something from you, we'll just go ahead and move on from you. I appreciate that when the organization realized, look, it's just not working. I'm not going to just keep them just because I don't want to just give them away or something like that. Just, it's not working. We tried. It didn't work. Go somewhere else. Good luck to you. We're just going to run our organization here. Meanwhile, the Buckeyes for the kickoff. Let's see if Nebraska can get a return here. Again, the Buckeyes are up 20-10 here in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the game. And so let's see, Ashak says they didn't have good chemistry, and I think it's good they parted ways. Absolutely. Let's see, Carmichael says Ben is the same amount of INTs as Kyler Murray. So there you go. And so you're right. Am I a Browns fan? I am not a Browns fan. I am a Patriots fan. I do want the Browns to have success, though, because I like how they're constructed with the running game and stuff like that, but I am not a Browns fan ultimately. Meanwhile, Martinez stepping up, throws it to the tight end, picks up about a good 6, maybe 7 yards on that completion. That's going to make it about 2nd and 4 coming up. Make it about 2nd and 4 coming up. But no, I am not a Browns fan at all. I'm fully a Patriots fan at the NFL level. But yeah, I did project the Browns to have a good year, and so they are not living up to my projections at all. I will say that. Meanwhile, they take the snap, hand it to the back. And so look at that. He's got the first down, picks up really about a good 7 yards, 7, 8, 9 yards on that carry. All right, so here we go. The Buckeyes defense needs to clamp down right now. Nebraska's got a 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers. Martinez takes the snap. He's looking to throw, and it's deflected by the Buckeyes D-line. Are they letting that one stay live here? Because I know it was tipped. Okay, incomplete. That was late there. I figured it was incomplete. Well, let's take a look. Was it a forward pass? I'm pretty sure it was, but just to double check. Yeah, that was a forward pass. So here we go. 2nd and 10 for Nebraska. At their own 41. For the Buckeyes, you have to be able to generate pressure and get to him and physically sack him. He's dealing with a hurt ankle right now, so therefore he's not as mobile as he usually is. So for the defensive line, you've got to pin your ears back and get after him. Meanwhile, Martinez looking to throw. Throws it up high. Caught by the back there. He's got a little bit of room there. He turns that into about a good 7 yards there. Excellent job by Martinez to get that ball to him there. He had to go over the defender on that one, and he made it happen. 3rd down coming up. Big 3rd down for the Buckeyes. 3rd and 4. Nebraska's on 47-yard line. All right, they go 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. See if it goes in motion. Takes a snap. Buckeyes send 4. Pressure's all around him. Martinez throws it incomplete. He threw it behind his tight end. Incomplete. 4th down coming up for Nebraska. He felt the pressure there by the Buckeyes. So good job by that defensive line in key situations. They're generating pressure. But he was just a little behind his tight end there. And it cost them the 1st down. So here we go to 4th and 4. If I'm the Buckeyes, be alert. Don't let nothing, no fakes or nothing like that. Let's see. All right, they punt the ball. Fair catch symbol. All right, there you go. At the 12, there's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty. Let's see. Adishak says that Chase Brown is so good. I hope he gets drafted. And so, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I have my eyes on Chase Brown. There you go. There you go. Yeah, when he calls a fair catch, get out the way. He needs room to catch the ball. But we'll take the free yards. That we will. Oh, yeah, by the way, Samia, thank you so much for coming through the stream there. I know, I forgot to say it on that one. I answered your question, but forgot to say it. But definitely let me know, who are you rooting for in this one, the Buckeyes or the Cornhuskers? Definitely let me know that. And thank you so much for coming through. But, yeah, Chase Brown, I wonder where the experts would have him being projected to go is what I wonder and all like that. But he's definitely extremely talented. And so he's the kind of running back I would love to see the Patriots pick up, especially if we can get him later in the draft. That would be superb. Let's see. Ashak says he has 110 yards right now. And so, oh, absolutely. He's a beast like that. And not just him, the backup running back, I forget his name as well, but I like him as well. I like both of the running backs fighting the line I have back there in the backfield. That 1-2 punch is a dangerous 1-2 punch. Absolutely love it. Let's see. Samia says that you're rooting for the Cornhuskers in this one. And so, okay. So we've got one person here to represent the Cornhuskers. No problem with that. I'm a Buckeyes fan all the way. I stream a lot of different games on this channel, but the Buckeyes are my personal team there. So definitely I'll be rooting for Ohio State, but certainly understand and respect you rooting for the Cornhuskers there. My Buckeyes, we cannot afford to drop this game. Like, we drop this game, that's our season right there. That is our season. Let's see, Ashley says the Patriots would be a good fit. I can see that. Because Damian Harris, I love Damian Harris. I do. But sometimes he gets banged up at the worst time possible, or either he'll fumble the ball. He's fumbled the ball a couple times. He cost us a game against the Miami Dolphins week 1 because he fumbled the ball against the Dolphins. I've seen him fumble the ball a couple times in these situations. He did it against Houston. Luckily, we were able to rebound. Can't be doing that. Let's see. Ashak says 1-2 punch with Williams and Brown. And so, absolutely. There you go. Absolutely. And so you say Harris and Brown. There you go. Harris and Brown. There you go. You're thinking Damian Williams should have. Nah, we'll let Damian stay where he's at now. We'll let him stay where he's at. We won't take the whole league. We need James White to come back healthy next year, though. Definitely am. I'm definitely missing him this year. But, hey, my Patriots right now, they're 4-4, just outside the playoff picture. We can win and say the Chargers slip up or something like that. Not that I'm rooting for the Chargers to lose, because I kind of want them to make the playoffs too. Plus, I got a lot of guys on my fantasy football team with the Chargers, so I need them to do well. But just go out there and win and beat the Panthers. That's all I'm asking this week with my Patriots. But here we go. Returning from the commercial, 1st and 10. Buckeyes with the football. Let's see what they do out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Let's see if we can get a big play. Takes a snap. He throws it to the tight end. Tight end catches it. That's going to be a pickup of about a good 2 yards on the reception. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're saying 2nd and 7. Ball at the Buckeyes 30-yard line. Let's see. So Samia says, what are my thoughts on the college football rankings? And so that's a very good question about college football rankings. I feel like I agree with some things in terms of just, I know there's a lot of teams that are out there like that are undefeated, wondering why their team aren't higher. Like you've got your Wake Forest out there. I think Wake Forest is in a good spot. Oklahoma, to me, has not shown me much. They barely won a lot of games that they should have dominated. Like really, it came down to some onside kick attempts, some late heroics, all that stuff. But with Caleb Williams in the quarterback, I've been more impressed with them than I was early in the season. So I probably would have considered maybe putting him a little bit higher there, but I'm not going to complain too much about that. Cincinnati was the biggest thing for me. I know Cincinnati currently being where they are at number 6 behind the Buckeyes. And as a Buckeyes fan, I think given the fact that Buckeyes did lose to Oregon, it made sense to put Oregon over the Buckeyes, even though I think the Buckeyes are a better team than Oregon. But putting Oregon over the Buckeyes, I understand that both teams have one loss. I get that. But I was hurt for Cincinnati and all like that because it's showing me that it does, like Cincinnati's going to need a lot of help still. Even though they're undefeated right now, they're going to need some help. Meanwhile, C.J. Stroud throws to the tight end. That's a first down. That's a first down. Flag on the play, though. That's a flag on the play. Let's see what they call. Flag on the play. Let's see what they call. But yeah, I mean, like I pretty much agree with the college football players. I like the fact they put Michigan State in right now. Michigan State is undefeated, in the Big Ten. So to put them right there, I can't argue with that. Bama putting them at number 2. I feel like honestly, they are right now number 2 in the nation until we see otherwise. So meanwhile, this flag is on the penalty, illegal man downfield. And so Cincinnati probably should have been a little higher, though. I think Cincinnati should have been higher. And Cincinnati did beat Notre Dame and all like that. But I get it. Their strength of schedule is what's hurting them. And that's not something Cincinnati can really too much control. They went out there, they beat a Notre Dame, but outside of Notre Dame, who's the next top team that they beat? That's what the committee's looking at. So from their perspective, I understand it, but still though, like, come on now. Like at some point, they have to have an opportunity to get into the college football playoff thing. I mean, they beat Notre Dame and all like that. Give them an opportunity. Give them an opportunity. Because they were there last year. Like, they really should have been in there last year. So that's probably the one disappointment I have was on for Cincinnati's sake, honestly. I would have probably swapped Cincinnati and Oregon, to be honest, if I'm really thinking about it. I probably would have swapped Cincinnati and Oregon, have both Oregon and Ohio State both outside looking in as of last week's ranking. Is probably what I would have done. I would have swapped where Oregon was with Cincinnati, and ultimately because Oregon beat Ohio State, probably would have put Oregon at 5, Ohio State at 6, but I would have found a way to put Cincinnati in that first 4, and that's coming from an Ohio State fan. In terms of just where they were last week, obviously that's going to change on a week-to-week basis. Let's see, Ashak says that honestly, right now the Pats might be better than the Ravens, and so I wouldn't. Well, it really just depends right now. I wouldn't go that far, but I feel like we're getting there. I feel like we're getting there. I don't want to pat him on the back just yet. We got to take care of business against Carolina, but I feel like we're making the right strides We are. The Patriots are the only team in the AFC that is still undefeated on the road when it comes to playing on the road. I find that very interesting because at home, we've only won one time and we've taken a both like 4 losses at home. So I guess being road warriors will pay off if we do get into the playoffs because we're going to be on the road. But yeah, that was interesting, I found. All right, but here we go. 1st and 15, guys. We're in the third quarter. 6 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in this one. Buckeyes are up 20-10. Let's see. In the shotgun, tight end goes in motion. 3 wide receivers here. Nebraska's got 4 guys in the line. They send 4 guys. Stroud, he has time. Great job by the offensive line. Now he's moving. Now he has to run. The pressure's on him. He throws it. Just had to throw that ball away. Was it picked off? They're saying incomplete. Wow, what an effort, though, by Nebraska. They are flying to the football. They really are. I mean, they are attracted to the football in the same way that flies are attracted to collard greens. It's just ridiculous, guys. Like, they're just getting to the football. It is crazy. But here we go, 2nd and 15. And so let's see. Ashak says that he wants Cincinnati to win if they make the playoffs. And so, I would love to see a Cincinnati Ohio State championship. I would. Buckeyes win, of course. But here we go. Okay, the Buckeyes running the ball. Okay, nice job right there getting the yards on that one. But another flag. Before I can even finish the sentence, another flag right now. Penalties are hurting us right now on this drive. Let's see. Somebody says that you're a Bama fan, so it feels good to have somebody finally think that you're a top 2 team. Absolutely. My best friend, he's actually a Bama fan as well. So believe me, Bama, I understand what Bama means. And Bama's got so many things working in their favor. And I know that a lot of people don't necessarily too much like to acknowledge it if you're not a Bama fan. But as a Buckeyes fan, someone that's realistic about what's going on, the SEC is a very tough challenge, especially at the top and all like that. And Bama has some big wins. When you look at the rest of the teams who's out there they're going against, I feel like Georgia's way up there in terms of what they've done so far this season. And then a little below them is Bama. And then there's a little bit of space. And then fill in who you want to fill in after that. And so there you go. Okay. That's going to be a first down there because Texas A&M, that's a good team. Texas A&M is a good team. They're ranked number 14 right now. And if Texas A&M goes out there and beat Auburn today, then, that just bodes well for Alabama even more. And even if they lose, Auburn's a good team. 2 teams in the top 15. So Stroud has it. He's looking 39. Stroud, he throws it. Has to throw the ball away. There's another flag. What are we throwing flags for, refs? Come on, man. Every play can't be a flag. Every play cannot be a flag. This better be on the defense. On the offense. Wow. Let's see. Ashak says that Bama is still better than Georgia. And so, I will say this, Ashak. I will say this, me living in Georgia and all like that, I know there's a lot of Georgia fans out there. I honestly feel like we're going to see the same story play out that we see all the time and all like that. When Bama plays Georgia, Bama's going to be the only team that's going to be able to score on Georgia. Nobody else can score on Georgia. But when Bama beats, I think they'll play in the SEC championship. I think Bama will win. It'll be a close one, kind of like it was that one year. I can't remember what year it was, but it went down to the wire, and Georgia just barely ended up losing to Bama that one year. I can't remember what year it was, but I think it's going to be a close game. But ultimately, I still cannot 100% trust Georgia's offense by itself, but their defense is so good. You've got no choice but to acknowledge them. Their defense is extremely good. Like their defense, I give their defense so much praise. Their offense has improved. But if it comes to a point where a team like Bama, who can match up with that defense, and if they can go out there and score on that defense, and it becomes a shootout, or I'm not going to say a shootout, but both teams are moving the ball and scoring, I'm going to take Bama in that matchup. I think Bama wins, but I think both teams make the college football playoffs when it's all said and done because Bama wins that one. And so both teams, there'll be 2 teams from the SEC in the college football playoffs this year. And then from there, we'll see who else gets in. But that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Hashtag says that Minnesota fans are booing their quarterback. Isn't that something? Booing them. And so, Freedom, thank you so much for joining the stream. Glad to have you here. Always glad to have you here. Let me know who you got winning this one. But, hey, glad to have you here. Let me know also how's your day going so far. Absolutely. I know I haven't asked all of you guys how your days are going. But, yeah, definitely let me know how your days are going so far in this one. Glad to have you guys here for yet another stream, another awesome stream. So Buckeyes had to punt the ball. When we come back, Nebraska's going to be taking over from their own 4-yard line. So what one heck of a punt there by the Buckeyes. And so far in this one, you've got C.J. Stroud, 24 of 37, 282 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. And then looking at Nebraska, Adrian Martinez, he's 13 of 19, 179 yards, 1 touchdown in this one. On the ground, as a team, the Buckeyes 19 carries, 59 yards, averaging 3.1 yards a carry. They want to improve upon that. Nebraska as a team, 20 carries for 24 yards. So the run game just hasn't been there. And Adrian Martinez is responsible for negative 13 yards on the ground in this one. So that's not going to help you average at all in this one. But ultimately for the Buckeyes, though, it's been Jackson Smith. That guy has 9 receptions, 166 yards, averaging 18.4 yards a catch and 1 touchdown, which makes me wonder, why are we not utilizing him even more? We need to utilize him even more. But penalties derailed that last drive for the Buckeyes. So now we'll see what the defense can do here against Nebraska. Again, we're in the third quarter, 5 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Buckeyes are up 20-10. All right, so here we go. Martinez up under center, 1 back in the backfield, 2 receivers, 1 tight end. Receiver goes in motion. Buckeyes, they got some guys in the line here. Play action fake. He's feeling the pressure. He has to throw it. And it's incomplete, ref. Incomplete. He felt the pressure there, had to throw it quickly. Pass was incomplete. Great job by the Buckeyes generating pressure on that one. That's what I want to see. I need to see us get a safety. He's taking a little too long to get rid of the ball because he's not 100% right now. So I want to see the Buckeyes get a safety in this one, or at least get a stop and get the ball in good field position. They've gotten 5 sacks today, and I want to see another 5 sacks before this game is over. It's time for the defensive line to make a statement. Call it a hostile takeover here. It's time to take over. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Take the snap. Hands it to the back. The back runs into the quarterback, ends up losing about 2 yards on the carry. That was just not a clean handoff on the play. They're lucky they didn't knock the ball out running into each other like that. So here we go, 3rd and long. That has been the formula of success for the defense of the Ohio State Buckeyes, forcing these 3rd and long here. And let's see what they're going to do here on 3rd and long. Can they get a safety here against Nebraska, but at least get the stop? Do not allow them to convert. But here they go in the shotgun. Nebraska's in the shotgun. Let's see, you've got about 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Receiver goes in motion, running back takes it, fakes it to the back. He's looking, he's moving, still moving, throws to the receiver, who drops it, incomplete. It looked like the ball bit him on the hand. He let that ball go so quickly, guys. Incomplete. Great stop there by the Buckeyes. Let's try to get after the punt and see if we can block the punt and get ourselves an easy touchdown here. That's what I want to see the special teams do. Stop being conservative. Let's get aggressive. That's what we're going to have to do if we're going to compete in this league here. All right, so here we go. Nebraska's going to punt the ball. All right, punt is on the way. He gets that one off. Let's see if we get a return. All right, we will get a return. Let's see what he does with it. Okay, he's making moves and takes it all the way to about, this is going to be in Nebraska's territory. Let's see where they mark it at. But there is a penalty, yet another penalty in this game. These referees have really started to bring out their flags in the last couple of possessions here. All right, so they say illegal block on the Buckeyes. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty right there. It's going to bounce them back 10 yards there. So last time we saw the Buckeyes offense out there, we saw at least about 3 or 4 penalties against the Buckeyes last time. So Buckeyes have got to start playing cleaner. Got to start playing clean. There was no need to make that block, man. Come on, man. Help us out here. We need to win and not just win the game. We have to make a statement here. But here we go. 1st and 10 from our own 49-yard line. 3rd quarter. 4 minutes and 26 seconds left to go. Buckeyes are up 20-10. So here we go. CJ Stroud. I see that Travion Henderson is back in the game. That's great news right there. Got a running back, got a tight end, got 3 wide receivers. Reading the defense. Takes the snap. Fakes it to the back. Feeling pressure. Steps up. Throws it. And it is caught across the middle. Chris Olave with the big-time reception. That's going to be a first down there for the Buckeyes. Picked up about a good 12 yards on the catch. 12, 13 yards. So now we're looking at 1st and 10 at Nebraska's 38-yard line. Again, the pressure was there. He was able to step up. They created a nice place for him to step up. And there you go. All right, here they go again. 1 tight end, 1 running back, 3 receivers again. Takes the snap. This time, fakes it to Henderson. Throws it again. And that same area of the field is working. This time, who other than Jackson again? My goodness. He's just making plays after plays after plays out there. I love it. CJ Stroud, 25-38, 296 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. All right, there we go. Got 1 running back again. Well, actually, we got 2 backs this time because they got 34 in there. So we got 2 backs and 3 receivers. 2 receivers towards the top of the screen, 1 at the bottom. Making adjustments. Take the snap. Hands it to Henderson. Henderson, he picks up about a good 2-3 yards on the carry. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 7. Again, we're in the 3rd quarter here. Buckeyes are up 20-10, and the Buckeyes have the football right now with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Let's see if they can turn this into a touchdown drive. They really need to get a touchdown drive on this one, I feel. All right, so here we go out the shotgun. Takes it. Fakes it to the back. He's looking. He throws it, and it's caught by the tight end. And he gets about a good 5 yards on that one. That was Ruckert with the reception. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 2. They're looking to the sideline, looking for the play. They look like they're going to line up in the shotgun, most likely. Let's see. All right, here we go in the shotgun. Henderson's the back in the backfield next to C.J. Stroud. You've got 4 wide receivers. Making adjustments on the line. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Receiver goes in motion, takes a snap. Nebraska sending pressure. He throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete off the receiver hands. Do you go for it here or do you just take the 3 points? I feel like the way this game has been going, you almost have to take the 3 points at this point, but you really want to go for it. But here we go, 4th and 2. So they're going to go for the field goal here. 35 yards. Ruggles, kick is up, and it's good. It's good. So the Buckeyes are up 23-10. Here in the 3rd quarter, 2 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this one. So, yeah, the Buckeyes, they had some good things happen on that drive, but ultimately they ended up falling short of their goal of getting in the end zone, had to settle for a field goal, but they're up 23-10 right now. So it's going to be up to the defense to continue to hold Nebraska. And just to recap what has happened so far in this game, the Buckeyes and Nebraska, both of them, they were unable to score in the 1st quarter, so we went to the 2nd quarter 0-0 with the 2nd quarter. Both offenses woke up in that one, had some big plays in that one. The Buckeyes outscored Nebraska 17-10 in the 2nd quarter. Then the 3rd quarter, so far in this 3rd quarter, the Buckeyes have got a pair of field goals. No touchdown scored here in the 3rd quarter by either team, and so it's been a defensive quarter in this one as well. And so we'll see what happens the remainder here of the third quarter and then the upcoming fourth quarter in this one with the Buckeyes find themselves up by 13 in this one, 23-10. Again, this was the number one scoring offense coming into this one. So this is a disappointment for the Buckeyes offensively. Kickoff is on the way. There you go. And just a reminder, make sure if you haven't already that you do press the thumbs up button. Best way to show support for the channel and for the video and for the stream as well. So make sure that you guys do press the thumbs up button in this one as well. If anybody that's watching that has not already, do make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and that your notification bells are turned on, because we do these play-by-play live streams about 5 times out the week, 3 NFL, 1 college football, and 1 NBA. Meanwhile, Martinez, he's looking. Martinez feels the pressure. He runs. He picks up about a good 5 yards on the scramble. 2nd and 5 coming up. Got to hand it to Martinez. He's still moving around, even with a bad ankle. That's how he plays. That is how he plays. And I know that college basketball is going to be heating up real soon. So, Shaq, if you're still on, let me know who the Fighting Illini is going to be starting off with when it comes to college basketball. Because I know that college hoops is going to be starting real soon. I think next week is when they start. Meanwhile, out of the shotgun, takes it, hands it to the back up the middle. He gets the first down. Picks up about 5 yards on the carry, gets the first down. All right, Buckeyes defense, we gotta continue to stay strong. We have not allowed them to run the ball all game long. They have 23 carries for about 33 yards, so we have got to find a way to get a stop here. Got to find a way. And let's see, Michael says he the Buckeyes to win by more than 22. I'm right there with you. I think that's a good aim to aim for. Meanwhile, Martinez moving around. Martinez throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. He threw it and it hit the turf. Felt the pressure, got it out there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. This is a time with the Buckeyes right now where we need to go ahead and get another sack right now or tackle them in the backfield for a loss. This is a great position to set it up for 3rd and long. We get in the 3rd and long, we're playing to our strengths right now. So we have got to come out there and make sure it's not 3rd and short or a first down or nothing like that. So come on, Buckeyes. Important 2nd down defensively. We cannot allow this team to score. Out of the shotgun, receiver in motion. Martinez is moving. He's looking to throw it, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. But they throw a penalty. Are you serious? Are you serious? Let's see what they call. Holding on to defense. And let's see, Ashak says Illinois is hopefully going to win. There you have. He says they hopefully are going to win. But, man, a holding call by the Buckeyes. Penalties here in the 3rd quarter have been huge against the Buckeyes. Very huge. 5 penalties for 45 yards so far in this one for the Buckeyes. Both teams have been penalized 45 yards in this one. But, man, the Buckeyes get these penalties at the worst time. 1st and 10 for Nebraska. Receiver goes in motion. Takes it out the shotgun. Martinez is looking. Martinez has time. He throws it. And it is caught by his wide receiver. Receiver shakes off the defensive back. Still running. Still on his feet. Someone bring him down. And he takes it all the way to the 1-yard line. What is going on? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. A 53-yard reception. You cannot let one man take over a game like this. This has been a disappointment all the way around. All the way around. And why? Because we keep doing stupid stuff like penalties and stuff like that to help them out. Now they're out there making plays and stuff. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Here we go. 1st and goal. Out the shotgun. Receiver goes in motion. Martinez, he's going to keep it. Walks into the end zone. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Like, why are we giving up big plays to this receiver? And then 2 guys can't bring down 1 man? Come on now. Come on now. 2 guys couldn't bring – 2 guys had a shot at him. It's bad enough you let him get the reception. But then you missed the tackle as well. That's not Buckeye-like at all. Come on now. So here we go. While we're settling for field goals this quarter, they end up getting a touchdown. They have officially outscored us so far here in the third quarter. Find ourselves up by 6. We're not impressing anybody at this moment right now. I'm afraid for Tuesday. I might not even watch, regardless of the results of this one, for the College Football Playoff Committee or selection thing, because I'm ashamed of the performance they were having so far in this one. This is ridiculous. Every time we're in a position where we can start doing something right, we can start to climb away from this one, we allow them to get a big play. That's what's getting me. They're getting the big plays. Why are we giving up the big plays? Why are we missing tackles like this? It makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. You allow a team like this to hang around with you, and believe me, bad things happen. You cannot allow them to hang around. They've been in some close games this year against Michigan, against Michigan State, against Oklahoma. So they are fully comfortable being in close games. We had a chance to separate from them, and we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. So here we go. No return on that one. Let's see. Ashak says 7 minutes left, down by 14. Hey, the signs are looking good for you. And so, yeah, Michael says, wow, cannot believe it. Cannot believe it, guys. Don't want to believe it. There's no way one man should be dominating our defensive backfield like this. This is ridiculous. All right, I see that we're at 18 thumbs up. Appreciate that. Yes, let's keep it going. Thank you guys so much. But here we go. Out of the shotgun, you've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Takes a snap. CJ Stroud. Oh, they're gonna stop the play. Gonna stop the play. That means another penalty. Delay the game. Come on, man. We cannot keep doing this. We're only up by 6 points. Our season is on the line. What are we doing here? 6 penalties already. I feel like most of them came in the second half. What are we doing? First and 15 now, thanks to the penalty. CJ Stroud takes it. Nebraska sends pressure. Throws it. Can't hit the receiver. Incomplete. Had the man, but couldn't get the completion. 2nd and 15 coming up. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Seeing that number 5 up there, yeah, that's not looking good at all. Not looking good at all right now. Here they go out the shotgun. 2nd and 15, takes it. Play fake. Steps up. Still stepping up. Throws it. And it is completed. Completed by the one Buckeye that continuously shows up today. Time in and time out. Jackson Smith with the reception. He's been so huge right now. So huge. Let's see. Ashak says, wow, this is close. Way too close for my liking. Way too close. Here we go. All right, this time you've got 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen there. And they're going to call a timeout, I guess. I don't like what I'm seeing from the offense the last couple of drives. I don't like it at all. We're making way too many mistakes, way too many penalties. I don't like what I'm seeing from the defense either in the secondary, particularly at the safety spot, from that deep range. We're just allowing them to have their way out there, particularly towards the top of the field, like that deep, I'll say the right side of the defense and stuff like that. Makes no sense. No sense whatsoever. All right, Ashak says, wow, this is close. Meanwhile, I just got alerted that the Minnesota Golden Gophers, they scored a touchdown, so they are down by a touchdown, 14-6, pending the extra point. Should be 14-7 if they make the extra point here with 4 minutes and 46 seconds left to go there in the fourth. Let's see. Meanwhile, I see Army and Air Force, they're in overtime right now. Army is up 21-14 in that one. So how about that, an overtime game? UAB's in a close one too, 31-24. They're in the early stages of the fourth quarter. Okay. Wake Forest, they're winning 45-34 over North Carolina in the third quarter, so they're taking care of business. Okay. Kansas State, they're up 35-10 on the road against Kansas. And how about Pittsburgh? They're up 44-22 against Duke on the road. Started the fourth quarter down there. Georgia's running away with it. Georgia is up 40-6 in the fourth quarter. Missouri cannot make it a contest. Meanwhile, Ole Miss is leading 27-14 in that one against Liberty in the fourth quarter with just under 6 minutes left to go in that one. Georgia Tech is over Miami 28-24 in the third quarter. And so those are some of the key matchups that's playing right now, just to give you guys a bit of a score update right now in terms of what's taking place around the league. But, man, right now I am so disappointed in how Ohio State's been playing in this one. So disappointed. We finally start to get people to believe again the Buckeyes, they could be here, and then this happens. Yeah, Buckeyes have got to refocus here. Like, we cannot continuously have penalties here. Got to get things going here on the offense and the defense. We've just got to rebound and get back to playing Buckeyes football. We get back to playing Buckeyes football, they won't be able to beat us, but we are shooting ourselves in the foot right now. We cannot continuously continue to do that. This is a must-win. Must-win right now. Absolutely must-win. Because you lose this game right here, it doesn't close the door on the Big Ten championship, but a Big Ten champion with 2 losses will not qualify in most cases for a college football playoff spot. So therefore, if you're thinking college football playoffs, you've got to finish this game and win. Right now, at the end of the third quarter, Buckeyes find themselves up by 6, 23-17 right now. We got to find a way to go out there and make some plays, man. We got to execute better. Execute better. All right, so here we go. About to start the final quarter in this one. And so this game has been shockingly close in this one. Gonna need the Buckeyes to step up here, but here we go in the shotgun here. All right, we've got 4 wide receivers on the play run, running back 1st and 10. Let's go ahead and get some stuff going. Stroud has it. Pressure's around him. He throws it while getting hit. He's oh man. Oh no, picked off. Picked off. You cannot make these mistakes. And then you hit the man out of bounds on top of that. You hit him out of bounds on top of that as well. Are we trying to give them the game here? What are we doing? First of all, there was 2 guys on that receiver, CJ. Why make that throw? Why make that throw? It was not there. I understand you got hit, but it was not there. Second of all, you take your frustration out and hit the guy late out of bounds. On top of that, another penalty against the Buckeyes here, on top of the mistakes. Between the mistakes, the penalties, the miscues in the secondary, all of this stuff is hurting us. And so now it's not just a matter of worrying about, the college football play. It's about worrying about winning this game right now, honestly. This is just ridiculous right here. So how about that? I mean, wow. Did not expect this game to take this route, but I mean, CJ just literally just threw it up there. Just threw it up there for anybody to get the ball, and that's what happened. Let's see. So Samyak says that you still think the Buckeyes are winning this game. And so, yeah, the Buckeyes, they'll still win this game. But my goodness, the disappointment I'm having right now with this team. I mean, we're pretty late into the season here. We should be playing our best football right now. We clearly have a lot of work still left to do, and that's not good news. We still got Michigan State in the schedule. We still got Michigan, all those teams left on the schedule, big-time games. Meanwhile, Martinez, he's going to hand it to the back, and that's going to be a first down for Nebraska. So now, if I'm Nebraska, you're absolutely feeling this one. You fully believe you can win this one if you're Nebraska. That's their mindset right now. They have all the confidence in the world because the Buckeyes keep making mistakes. They scored a touchdown the last time. They're able to run the ball. And now you can see they went from getting about less than 2 yards a carry to now they're getting about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yards on the carry. Takes the snap. Martinez is looking. Martinez feeling pressure. He's moving. He's going to scramble. Martinez gets the first. He slides, and that's going to be a first down for Nebraska. 1st and 10 on their own. Let's see. 41-yard line. I'm sorry, at the 50-yard line. Okay, because he slid, he was a little short there. So, all right. So, 2nd and 1 at the 50. Again, Buckeyes are up 23-17, but Nebraska clearly has all the momentum in this one, and they're moving the football right now. Martinez up under center, went back in the backfield, quarterback sneak. He gets the first down. He is not afraid to put his body on the line. And so, yeah, you look at the games that Nebraska's lost against top 10 teams. They lost to Oklahoma by 7, lost to Michigan and Michigan State, both by 3 points. So, yeah, they've been in some battles this year. Meanwhile, Martinez running the option. He's going to keep it. Look at that space all the way to about the 32-yard line. A gain of 18 yards for Adrian Martinez. 1st and 10 for Nebraska at the Buckeyes' 30-yard line. Again, here we are in the 4th quarter now, with about 13 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this one. And at this point, Nebraska is just imposing their will right now against the defense. The defense started off great, but lately, Nebraska's been having momentum on offense. All right, here they go out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Martinez keeps it. And he gets tripped up, gains about a good 4 yards on that one. Martinez is doing everything in his power to try to will his Nebraska Cornhuskers to victory. It is 2nd and 6. Right now is the perfect time for the Buckeyes to try to get a sack and get some control here of the momentum, which is clearly in Nebraska's favor. 2nd and 6. They look to the sideline. They've got 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. They hand it to the running back on a direct snap. He gets about a good 2 yards on the carry, 2, 3 yards. He's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Let's see, Ashek says Illinois' game is close too. And so, yeah, absolutely. You said, let's see, 14-6. Okay, so they missed the extra point. Okay, 14-6. All right, so here they go, 3rd and 3. They are 0 for 9 on 3rd downs. Let's see if the Buckeyes can keep that going and make it 0 for 10. Martinez, he's going to run up the middle. Somebody get him. He got the first. Oh, man, he got the first. That's a backbreaker right there. He picked up the first down. My goodness. Let's see. Illinois has their 3rd string quarterback in. Oh, wow. Wow. How about that? You say first down. So, yeah, absolutely. First down there. So, wow. What about this? All right. So, here we go. 1st and 10. Nebraska in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers here. A couple tight ends. Take the snap. Hands it to the back. Up the middle. Buckeyes defense got to tighten up on that run stop. They were doing tremendous early on. But right now, Nebraska is definitely running the ball successfully on them. It's 23-17. Running back gets up limping. 2nd and 7. Again, we're in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this one. Buckeyes are up by 6, 23-17. But Nebraska, they have the football right now, facing 2nd and 17. 2nd and 7 right now for the Buckeyes, 16-yard line. 8 plays, 55 yards so far in this drive. They're going to hand it to the back, up the middle. He picks up a couple yards there, picks up about a good 3 yards on the run. It's going to make it 3rd and 4 coming up at the Buckeyes' 13-yard line. So big third down for both teams. Nebraska got their first first down on 3rd down on their last time they faced 3rd down. Let's see if they can get a second one, or if the Buckeyes can finally clamp down and get a stop here, which they desperately need to do right now. Here we go, 3rd and 4. Buckeyes got to get a stop here. Cannot make a mistake in this situation. So out of the shotgun, calls for the snap, gets the snap. Buckeyes sending pressure, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. Good job right there by the Buckeyes defense, bringing pressure, forcing him to overthrow the receiver. Incomplete. 4th and 4 coming up. Let's see if Nebraska's going to actually go for it. He knows he missed the sky on that one. He knows he missed the sky on that one. All right, so Nebraska's going to go for the field goal attempt. 31-yarder. Kick is no good. It is no good. No good. He embarrassingly missed that one badly. Wow, so how about that? Sometimes they say it's better to be lucky. And man, we were lucky the Buckeyes were able to come away without giving away any points on that one. What a huge miss right there for Nebraska. So now is the opportunity for the Buckeyes to come out and take advantage of the miscue. That kicker has missed 2 field goals for Nebraska in this game. Each time he's missed, it's been bad to the left. So there's something about the left side. He just can't kick to the left, I guess. But yes, he's missed 2 field goals in this game. And so otherwise we'd be all tied up or something like that. But hey, good for the Buckeyes there. So we've got to go ahead and capitalize and try to get a touchdown here for the Buckeyes on this drive when we come back from commercial. Big time stop right there for the Buckeyes. Absolutely huge. All right, let's see. C.J. Stroud, so far in this game, 28 of 44. 44 passing attempts in this one, 338 yards, 2 touchdowns, but 2 interceptions. He went 4 games prior to this without an interception, but today he's already thrown 2 interceptions, 2 costly interceptions. Also 2 touchdowns as well, but those interceptions have really hurt so far in this one. As for Nebraska, Adrian Martinez, 14 of 24, 232 yards, 1 touchdown in this one through the air. He's also has a rushing touchdown in this one as well. So he's got a total of 2 touchdowns also. He's 17 carries for 30 yards in this one. He's starting to increase more yards on those carries, running the options, all that stuff, quarterback keepers. He is definitely getting it done now on the ground late in this one. As for the Buckeyes, C.J. Stroud, 2 carries, 7 yards. Travion Henderson, 17 carries for 50 yards, averaging a little less than 3 yards a carry so far in this one. Matter of fact, for the Buckeyes on the ground, their longest carry of the day has been 6 yards. So no big burst on the ground so far in this one. I think that's also playing a key role in this one and why it's so close as well. It would have been nice to get the ground game going in this one. But Jackson Smith, 11 receptions for 202 yards and a touchdown. Absolutely big time in this one for the Buckeyes. They need to continue to utilize him as well as Chris Olave as well. All right, so here we go here. Buckeyes about to take over. They're up 23-17. All right, Henderson's the back in the backfield here. We've got 3 wide receivers. Let's see what Stroud can do. So here we go, 1st and 10. All right, tight end goes in motion, takes a snap, hands it to the back, up the middle. He picks up about 4 yards on the carry, almost 5. That's going to make it 2nd and manageable, so I like that. Okay, 2nd and 5 coming up. Good job running that one. As Ashak says, great punt. Talking about his fighting Illini, he says that Minnesota has 98 yards to go to try to win it. So that means the defense, the way they've been playing, that's very good news in that game for your fighting Illini. But here we go, 2nd and 5 out the shotgun. Stroud takes it. He's looking. He throws it. Cop out of the receiver, but still short of the 1st down line. It's going to be a yard shy. Now, why do you run that route short of the 1st down marker? Beyond me. Feel like they could have ran a little bit deeper and got the 1st. All right, but here we go, 3rd and 1. About 9 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. Buckeyes up by 6, 23-17. Let's see what they do. Out of the shotgun, 3 wide receivers, takes it. They're going to run the option, toss it to the back. The back gets the 1st down. Great job by Henderson there. Travion Henderson with a nice carry there for the 1st down. Again, they ran the option there. He pitched it early, and Henderson did the rest. Picked up a good 5 yards on that. Takes it all the way to the Buckeyes' 34-yard line. They're facing the 1st and 10 now. If the Buckeyes can get it going on the ground, that could really help them. Let's see. And Omar has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through. Hey, glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you here. Out of the shotgun, C.J. Stroud takes it. He throws it. Incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10. You say they need to bench Martinez. And so, hey, as a Buckeyes fan, I definitely would love to see that. And so, but thank you for coming through, Omar. Absolutely, thank you for coming through. And let's see. Samia says, I don't know, Martinez isn't that bad. And so, I mean, he's done pretty good in this one. But here we go, 2nd and 10. Stroud takes it, hands it to the back. And so the back, look at it. It's about a good 5-yard pickup on the play. Okay, it's going to make it 3rd and 5 coming up. Master Teague the third with that carry. Haven't seen him too much get his number called in this one. Matter of fact, that was his 1st carry of the game, matter of fact. So here we go, 3rd and 4. 3 wide receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 running back. They're looking to the sideline. 8 minutes left to go in the game. We're in the 4th quarter. Let's see it. Out of the shotgun. Stroud takes it. He's looking. He throws it, and it is completed. That's a 1st down. Big-time reception by Chris Olave and the Buckeyes. That's going to present a 1st down and a new set of downs here for the Buckeyes. Let's see. Omar says his reads are horrible. And so I feel you on that one. And there we go. 1st and 10 out the shotgun. Stroud throws it, and it's completed by Jackson. There you go. Nice completion. There we go. Okay, there we go. Absolutely. Illinois wins. So that's great news. Congratulations for your Fighting Illini winning that one. I know you're happy about that one. And so a win over another top 25 team. Congratulations. Meanwhile, for the Buckeyes, 3 wide receivers. Takes it. Fakes it. He sees the pass rush, and he threw it. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage on that pass. I wonder, was it tipped? And here we go, another flag. Another flag. Buckeyes continuously get all these penalties. So intentional grounding. What we did not need intentional grounding. Wow. But yeah, Fighting Illini have won that one 14-6. Congratulations to them. Let's see. Omar says, Ohio State, you can't play like this versus Michigan or Michigan State. Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But I will say this in Ohio State's defense. Nebraska played Michigan to the T. Michigan beat them by 3 points. Michigan State beat Nebraska by 3 points, and Oklahoma beat Nebraska by 7 points. So this is not a team that you just walk over. Meanwhile, Stroud throws it, and that's a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. Come on, man. That's a catch, man. That's a catch, man. Come on. Show me a replay. Show me a replay. But that's one thing that we have to keep in perspective is that this same Nebraska team, Michigan barely won 32-29. I forget the final score against Nebraska, but against Michigan State, but I know it was just 3 points as well. So Nebraska, they're better than their record indicates at 3-6. Because if they win those 3 games right there against those top 10 ranked teams, they would be 7-3 right now. So this is a team that is certainly used to big games. They play their best balls against top competition. All right, so they're going to review the play here. We're going to review the play, and let's see if it is indeed a completion. But you're right, though. I'll tell you what, though. The Buckeyes they got to play better, though. Like, I know I said that Nebraska played those teams hard, but the Buckeyes still have to play better. A lot of this is especially on the Buckeyes right now. Let's see. Sonia says, yeah, it feels like Nebraska's always competing tough. This is the perfect type of trap game. There's some teams in the Big Ten, they make for good opponents. That's a catch. That's a catch all the way. But they make for good opponents when it comes to upsets. You think of Purdue, what they did to Iowa early. I know Iowa started sliding after that. Think about the fight in the line I did to Penn State. There are some teams here towards the middle of the conference that they are very good at getting these upsets and stuff like that because that's how they're built to match up against these teams. Let's see. Sonia says, who you got winning, Texas A&M or Auburn? That's a very good question, because I thought about this one, and I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure if I've got Texas A&M winning this one because, I would think that the way Auburn's been playing lately, that maybe Auburn finds a way to win this one. But I'm going to say since Texas A&M is at home, I'm going to go Texas A&M on this one. I think they're at home anyway. So, yeah, Texas A&M, I'm going to go with them on that one. But I would not be shocked at all if Auburn won. But I'm going to go Texas A&M only because they're at home in that one. But this is a big call right here. There's a big difference between 1st and 10 and 3rd and 19. That is big. How do you say, how is that an incomplete pass? Are you serious right now? An incomplete pass. You have got to be kidding me. An incomplete pass? Well, I guess we are down in Nebraska, so I guess that's expected. But C.J. Stroud's winding up the throw. He's moving around. He's looking, trying to buy some time here. He throws it to the back. Yeah, that's not going to work. So another 4th down coming up. Another 4th down coming up. Wow. 4th and 11. Let's see. Omar says, y'all finally getting that Michigan treatment from the refs. And so I don't have to ask to see that Omar is not too fond of Ohio State. Oh, but let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. I'm definitely concerned about Michigan State, though. I know the Buckeyes will be up for their matchup against Michigan. That's their rival game. They're definitely going to look to play their best ball in that one. But Michigan State, that is going to be the matchup right there. And Michigan State is good like they are this year. They can present a lot of problems. So for the Buckeyes, I'm most concerned about Michigan State between the two of them. Obviously very concerned about Michigan as well because their offense looks better than I've seen, in a while. But Michigan State definitely is a team that I've been watching since a couple weeks ago. Ever since they went on the road and beat Miami and all like that, I've been monitoring Michigan State and then seeing what Kenneth Walker III can do in the backfield. That's a major threat. And so from what I've seen so far from the Buckeyes defense and stuff like that, that's going to be a tough one right there. It's going to be a tough one. But obviously you already know against Michigan, you already know what that is. Let's see. Omar says, bro, we're going to dominate OSU and Ann Arbor. All right, so you're a Michigan fan. Okay, you're a Michigan fan. And so I feel you. I hear you. I'm looking forward to that one. Definitely make sure that you do, stream in for that one. All right, so you're a Michigan fan. So, yeah, I'm going to do my best to stream that one. I should be able to stream the Ohio State-Michigan game, but definitely going to be looking forward to that one for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'll tell you what, though, I mean, like Michigan's offense, their offense has been looking really good this year compared to years past. I will say that. That was a tough one against Michigan State, though. Very tough one, hard one to swallow. And he said Michigan State refs cheated us. And so you know how these referees are. But here we are in this one. Buckeyes up by 6, 23-17 in this one. Can the Cornhuskers pull this one off, or will the Buckeyes stand strong and finish out the last 6 minutes and 11 seconds strong and hold on to this one? Nebraska, they've been in so many close games against top 10 teams this year, and so this is familiar for them. Obviously, the fans really want this one, but the Buckeyes cannot afford to let this one slip. Cannot afford to let that happen. Let's see. Omar says that this is the year that they dethrone Ohio State as their rightful place at the top of the Big Ten. That is not going to happen. Not going to happen. I'm looking forward to that matchup, though. I really am looking forward to that Ohio State-Michigan rivalry and that one. So just make sure that you are tuned in for the stream on that day. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be lots of fun. I think this may be the best Ohio State-Michigan game that we've seen probably since that year what was that year? It was like the year that Michigan went for 2 after the touchdown to try to win it, and they did not get that 2. I think they had who was that guy? It's like Gardner or something at quarterback. I forget who it was, but it was like 45-44 Buckeyes by 1 that game. I think it's going to be a very, very close, high-scoring game in that one when Ohio State and Michigan plays. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Nebraska has a Martinez, steps up. Martinez is running. He's looking. He's going to scramble again. And he takes it all the way to about the 30 or 31-yard line. And so Omar, he loves to say that, he loves to throw that out there, whether it's the refs or the players. He feels that Michigan is slighted every week, folks. But since the year he says that they've been cheated in 2016. And so, I mean, Omar is making it hard for me to root for Michigan the rest of the way. I've been rooting for them this season to do well, but he is coming for my Buckeyes a lot. But here we go, 1st and 10 out the shotgun. Martinez, he throws it. Incomplete. And so I will say this, though, Omar, ever since I've been watching the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, I've only seen Michigan win 1 time in that matchup. So it's going to take a lot more than a 1-point loss for it to be really considered, something where Michigan's a threat or something like that for me. I've seen Michigan State do more damage there. I will say that. But, hey, I love it, though, Omar. Absolutely, I love it. Definitely hope that you're on when Ohio State plays Michigan. Definitely want you on for that one for sure. Glad that you're here, though. Here we go, 2nd and 10. 3 wide receivers. Martinez takes the snap. He's looking, throws it. Oh, what a big-time hit. Incomplete. Big-time hit. That's what I'm talking about. 3rd and long. That's what we need right now. That's exactly what we need right now. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 10. We're in the 4th quarter, 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this one. Can the Buckeyes get a stop here, or will Nebraska continue to keep the drive going? He's calling for the snap, takes it. Buckeyes send pressure, but he has time. He throws it. His receiver fell on the play. That's going to be incomplete. 4th down coming up. Buckeyes will get the ball after the punt. Big time stop by the Buckeyes defense. Omar says, yes, he says, yeah, I'm glad God gave you guys experience on Ohio State winning the game because after this year, it will never happen again. We shall see. That's a bold statement, Omar. Very bold statement. But here we go on that one. I'll say this, though. I'm glad I got to witness Michigan actually having an offense this year. I'll say that because I don't know if I'll see that again after this season. And so there you go. There you go. There you go. I mean, I remember like many times Michigan before the game comes out talking mad smack before the game. Then the game comes on. All of a sudden, it's not the same anymore. And so I'm like, what's going on? Like, we were really hyped up for this. We were expecting a good game. But then all of a sudden, Michigan just goes out there. And then I'll tell you what, though. I will thank Michigan for this, though. Michigan did one thing right for us. That year that they hurt JT Barrett, and then we had Cardell Jones come in and take us to the championship. Michigan tried to do us dirty that year, but we were able to take it all the way and still win the championship because Michigan set us up. With JT at quarterback, I don't think we do that. I don't think we do that. Let's see. Adishak says Ohio State 1-2. The game's not over. We still got 5 minutes and 10 seconds left, but they made a big stop. And so now we've got the ball back, and it's time that we go ahead and score. You know, big reminder, there is no Garrett Wilson in this game. Garrett Wilson is currently, one of the top receivers in the draft in this one. No Garrett Wilson in this one. And so the offense that's ranked number 1 in the country and all like that, they're struggling out there. But, hey, Nebraska, there's a lot of teams out there ranked in the top 10 that have struggled against Nebraska. And so Omar says, then all of a sudden OSU started playing the Zebras. And so there he goes. There he goes. All right, let's see. Omar says that OSU will pull a Michigan versus Appalachian State and lose this game. He guarantees the downfall because he's witnessed it himself. And so there you go. He has seen the downfall of Michigan many times, many a times. And so therefore, he is hoping and praying that Ohio State experiences something that is routine down there in Ann Arbor. I didn't want to do it, guys. I have no personal beef with Michigan because they've done nothing to warrant my personal beef. So I've got no problem with them. I've actually been rooting for them this year to win because I'm sick and tired of seeing Michigan towards the bottom. I'm like, you guys are our rivals. Play like it. Look like it once in a while. So I've been rooting for Michigan to do better, to be better. That's how bad it's gotten, guys. It's that bad. But here we go. Out of the shotgun, CJ completes it to Chris Olave. Picks up about a good 3-4 yards on the reception. Second down coming up. Fourth quarter, about 5 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this one. Buckeyes up by 6. Here we go. 2nd and 6 coming up. 5 minutes left to go in the game. All right, one back in the backfield. We've got about 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. All right, so here we go. One back in the backfield. Takes a snap. Hands it to the back. He's looking. He's still on his feet. He's moving. That's like the biggest yard on the ground all game long right there in terms of running the game right there because Nebraska's done a great job of stopping the run or limiting the big plays so far in this one. So Ohio State's got 2 timeouts remaining. Nebraska has all 3. They're in the shotgun. Here we are, fourth quarter, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this one. 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. All right, so here we go. Tight end goes in motion. We had a guy jump for Nebraska. Henderson gets about 2 yards there. Yep, that's going to be moving on the defense right there. Yep, offsides on the defense. Back him up 5 yards. About time. And so let's see. Omar says, let's just hope that Ryan Day doesn't have a mysterious brain injury like Drunk Man Meyer when we apply pressure. So Omar using the same joke that I use against Urban Meyer. I still to this day use that same joke. So I'm right there with you with the Urban Meyer and all like that. It felt like every time we called a pass play, this man used to have a migraine on the sideline. It was just hysterical to watch, honestly. It really was. But yet this man, every time he finds like things are going hard, then he wants to leave and go somewhere else. But hey, that's Herb for you. That's Herb for you. He will party. Hands it to the back. Look at that burst. Look at it. There you go. Take it to the 45. Okay. All right, there we go. Finally getting the ground game going. That's a welcome thing right there. 22 yards on the carry. There you go. And so there you go. Absolutely, Ryan. I got you. I got you. But yeah, I got a question for you after this play right here. But here we go. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. CJ looking. CJ throws. It's caught by the right receiver. That's going to be all the way to that's about a yard shy of the first down. I'm thinking about a yard shy. Let's see if they mark it. Yeah, 2nd and 1 coming up. Gain of 9 yards there by Jackson. And I mean, my goodness, Jackson, he's doing tremendous. But Omar, let me know real quick, who's that guy that Michigan have, that wide receiver? I believe he's a freshman. I've seen him on the highlights, but I don't know his actual name. But what has he been doing so far this season? I saw him one time last week. Well, I saw him against Michigan State, and he looked superb out there. So what is his name? Tell me about that guy. But yeah, here we are, 2nd and 1. You've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes it, hands it to the back. Picks up about a good 2 yards. He gets the first down. That's Master Teague the third with his carry. And so Omar says that he thinks that Ryan Day will never beat Michigan again. That's what he says. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. 4 wide receivers, 1 running back. Here we go in the shotgun. All right, again, it's 1st and 10. Takes a snap. CJ's looking. Pressure's all around him. He fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball. Who's going to recover it? Who's going to recover it? Was it the lineman or was it Nebraska? Looks like the Buckeyes recovered it. There is a penalty. There's been nothing but penalties in this game. And let's see. Omar says that's Audrell Anthony, and that was his first game. They did mention that was his first game. That kid's going to be something special right there. I've seen a lot of receivers come through. That kid right there is going to be something special. I have no doubt about that. Whether it's, next season, after that, he's going to be something special. So I will say that for Michigan. They've got a special guy in that guy right there. Let's see. Michael says, Master T, Mr. T. There it is. There it is. But, man, CJ Stroud, why are we not just running the ball right now? I don't get why we're not running the ball more. Like that. We've been trying to pass it all game long. He's got 52 passing attempts, and we just got 20 points. We get it. All right, Nebraska's going to keep this game close. So why are we not just trying to run the ball? We're running the ball a little bit better now. So just run the ball. Let's see. Omar says he will have 150 plus reception yards versus Ohio State. Well, he must be the only receiver that's going to catch passes in that one. He must be the only receiver that's going to have any receptions in that one. Let's see. Omar says, funny thing is I played against Chris Webber and Pop Warner football. And so, good old Chris Webber. Good old Chris Webber. And so, okay. How was that final score there? How'd that game go out for you? And what position did you play back then? And so Pedro has joined the stream. Thank you so much for joining the stream, Pedro. Thank you so much. Glad to have you here. And you say Stroud needs to run the ball more. I feel like even Haskins ran more than him. And so, you know what? Yeah, that was one guy that refused to run the ball and all like that. He's like, I'm a passer. I'm not going to run the ball. Absolutely. But yeah, CJ, yeah, definitely feel you on that one. Definitely feel you on that one. But yeah, I do feel like they could have utilized the run game a lot more in this one. All right, you say, let's see. Me, DPJ, Lavert Hill, and Andre Thomas played for the Dolphins and Detroit. That's right, Detroit and the Dolphins. That's right. Absolutely. Okay, Omar. Okay. Awesome. And by the way, Omar, you're a Detroit Lions fan as well? Are you just like all Detroit teams? Well, and all like that, or all Michigan teams? Or let me know that. And again, we are at the commercial right now. The Buckeyes do have the ball right now, 23-17. But obviously, thanks to that fumble right there, that's going to move them back some yards. We're looking at 2nd and 21, I believe, from the 45-yard line of Nebraska right now. So, yeah, that put them in a hole right there. But 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Buckeyes up by 6. And so here we go, 2nd and 21 out of the shotgun. Stroud's looking. He throws it. Caught by the receiver. And again, that's Jackson. He has been superb tonight, guys. Superb tonight. Jackson has 14 receptions for 235 yards and 1 touchdown, averaging 16.8 yards a catch. He has been huge, stepping up without, again, Garrett Wilson. No Garrett Wilson in this one. He was not suiting up for this game. We're looking at 3rd and 15 coming up. Let's see, Omar says that they beat him in the city championship. He says because he feels the Buckeye player sucks. That's what he says. Let's see, Omar says, and no, the Lions is garbage. All right. Okay, I got you. That's fair. But here we are, 3rd and 16, guys. Buckeyes up 23-17. Fourth quarter, 1 minute 39 left to go. Nebraska, they have 1 timeout remaining. Buckeyes have 2. And so this could be huge if the Buckeyes can find a way to get the first down. They need 16 yards to get it. They cannot continuously get penalties in this game. That's unacceptable. You've got to play disciplined football. You cannot let that happen. But here we are, 3rd and 16 out the shotgun. Stroud has it. He throws it. It's a screen play. Will it work? And so they're going to fall short here. But that should put them in a position where a field goal can make it a 2-possession game. And Nebraska's going to burn a timeout. So we have a timeout with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Buckeyes are up 23-17 right now, up by 6. Looking to try to take a 2-possession lead here. Let's see. Padro says no idea what the injury is for Wilson. And so, yeah, I do not know why he did not play in this game, honestly. I just found out, like, before the game that he wasn't even playing. So I don't know why he's not playing in this one. And so 80 says, JB, I'm back. Will there be OT? There will not be OT in this one tonight. No JB OT tonight. There will not be OT in this one. Because we've got our kicker coming out there, and he better come through. He's got to come through. 46-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up. And it looks like it's good right down the middle. And it is good. That is good. That'll give the Buckeyes a 9-point lead in this one. And that should be enough to secure this one. So how about the Buckeyes up 26-17, 1 minute 29 left to go. Nebraska's got no timeouts here. Buckeyes have 2 timeouts here. But the Buckeyes have got to make sure they don't give up any big plays. They're giving up 2 big plays in this one. Can't let that happen. The Buckeyes should not be celebrating this victory here. Be thankful for it as long as we hold on to this one. But at the same time, we're a much better team than how we played today. Absolutely much better than how we played today. But give Nebraska credit, though. They have fought against many good teams this year and have kept it close. How they've played against top 10 teams this year has been superb. Absolutely superb. So if the Buckeyes can hold on and keep the score as it is, it would be the biggest win for a team in the top 10 facing Nebraska. All right, let's see real quick. All right, so Pedro says J&S is the perfect slot receiver. That he is. He showed up huge in this game. Absolutely huge. 15 receptions, 240 yards, averaging 16 yards a catch and a touchdown for the Buckeyes. He has been huge. Omar says, let's go Nebraska. Let's see. Samia says, so that missed field goal could come back to haunt. And so, oh yeah, he didn't just miss one field goal. Nebraska kicker missed 2 field goals in this game. So that is important to note. They did miss 2 field goals in this one. Nebraska with the return. Let's see, the 20, 25 to about the 27-yard line. And so Omar says that Wilson's about to transfer to Michigan. So Omar doing some recruiting here. Pedro says Wilson isn't transferring. There we go. 80 says, but you're the king of OT. And so hey, that may be the case, but today we're making an exception. We're making an exception for this one. All right, but here we go. Nebraska has it. 3 wide receivers. Takes it out the shotgun. Martinez is looking. He throws to the tight end. The tight end gets a couple yards before going out of bounds there. It's going to bring up second down. 1:19 left to go in this one. Ohio State up 26-17. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3. Takes the snap. He's looking. He steps up. He's moving. Pressure's in front of him. He throws it. Incomplete. 3rd and 3 coming up. Let's see if the Buckeyes can get a stop here on 3rd down. Again, if the Buckeyes get the ball back, this game will be over because Nebraska's got no timeouts remaining, facing the 3rd and 3. Buckeyes have 2 timeouts with 1:13 left to go. Buckeyes up 26-17. Yes, he's on here. Says, imagine if Ohio State kept Jamison Williams. Yeah, just imagine as if. But here we go, 3rd and 3. 2 receivers, 1 tight end. Martinez takes a snap. He feels the pressure. He throws it. It's caught by the wide receiver. That's going to be a 1st down for Nebraska. They're hurrying up to the line here. 1:07 left to go. Again, because of the 1st down, the clock stopped. Takes a snap. Martinez is looking. He's moving. Throws it, and it is. Did it hit the ground or is it an interception? He says an interception. All right, what a play there by the Buckeyes. Okay, what a play by the Buckeyes. An interception to end this one. I believe this was Martinez's 1st interception of the day. But let's see the replay. I always want to see the replay first. And so, yeah, but Nebraska played one heck of a game. One heck of a game. This team is a team that's better than their record indicates. All right, so there you go. They're taking a knee, and so that's going to be it. The Buckeyes are going to run out the clock here and come away with the victory, 26-17. So they have the victory, and that's because of Jackson Smith. I'm telling you, that kid, he played his heart out tonight. Played very huge, 15 receptions, 240 yards, and a touchdown. Omar says he's coming to play for the Victors. Let's see. Pedro says, not about them keeping Jamison. He chose to leave. He was behind 2 first-round receivers and didn't make the most of his opportunities. He gambled and went to the best possible school, and now it looks great. And so, absolutely. I mean, you have a team with this much depth at that position and stuff like that. Like, I understand sometimes guys are going to want to transfer, go elsewhere, get playing opportunity, you know, especially this year with the depth that the Buckeyes have a wide receiver. Absolutely. But that's it. The score is final. Buckeyes win 26-17. And so 80 says INT. Absolutely. Omar says, having a hard time playing your rivals, Nebraska. And so, hey, just Omar, let us know what the final score was when Nebraska played Michigan, that final score. And let's see who won by more in this one. Was it the Buckeyes or was it Michigan? And let's see, Omar says, watch what Michigan does today to Indiana. And so, yeah, I'll be watching. I'll be watching to see how you guys do against Indiana. I expect for you guys to go out there and dominate Indiana, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I expect you guys to dominate them, though. It'll be a good time to evaluate and see this offense myself firsthand. Let's see. Michael says, how many rushing yards Ohio State had? Let's see. So Ohio State ended up with a total of 90 yards on the ground and stuff like that. But a lot of that had to do with C.J. Stroud losing about 13 yards in that mishap. So Travion Henderson, he had 21 carries for 92 yards in this one, averaged 4.4 yards a carry. He had a 22-yard run as well. Did not reach the end zone, though. He did not reach the end zone. Omar says, don't cry yourself to sleep after November. And so we will see, Omar. We will see. We will see. It should be a good one. I'm expecting a classic out of that game, though. I'm expecting a classic out of that game. And so I got a lot of respect for this Michigan team. I do have a lot of respect for this Michigan team. That I do. It'll be a close one, but ultimately, at the end of the day, Buckeyes are going to pull it off. Buckeyes are going to pull it off. But Buckeyes got a lot of work to do between now and then. That is for sure. And I appreciate you guys so much for coming through for the stream, guys. It's been fun. It's been real. Gonna go ahead and end the stream now that the game is over here. In a couple seconds here, let's go through the rest of these comments real quick. And so let's see. Oh, and by the way, 80s, you got one more person here that roots for Michigan with you. You've got Omar. He's a diehard Michigan fan, though. Just a diehard Michigan fan, though. And so, but yeah, he roots for Michigan as well. I know that you tend to root for Michigan a lot as well. You was rooting for Michigan last week against Michigan State. So just wanted to make sure you knew that. I know you came on back late, so just want to let you know that. But yeah, 80 says, are you happy with the Ohio State performance overall? I'm not happy with their performance. I'm not happy with it, but I'll take it. A win is a win. Nebraska, I know how they did against, other teams out there. Michigan beat them 32-29. Oklahoma, I remember when I saw Oklahoma play Nebraska, I thought Nebraska was going to beat Oklahoma. Again, they had Spencer Rattler in at quarterback, but Oklahoma almost choked in that one, but Nebraska found a way to lose that one to Oklahoma somehow, some way. And then Michigan State. Michigan State, one of the teams the College Football Committee has currently holding one of the 4 playoff spots. They only beat Nebraska by 3 points. So for us to come away with a 9-point victory without having Garrett Wilson, I guess I'll take it. But it could have been better. But I'll take it. Let's see. Michael says, dang, I need plus 91 plus. There you go. And so, yeah, and Omar says that there will be no classic. So Omar's not even going to show Ohio State any respect in this one. So, okay. I mean, I hear you, Omar. I hear you out there. Just come find me if your team do come through, because, I mean, we could have been having these conversations the last 10 years, and the Buckeyes would have been winning each time. So let's see what happens. Good luck against Indiana tonight. Good luck with them. Let's see. 80 says, see you later, JB. Thanks for doing the stream. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming through, guys. Appreciate you guys so much for coming through. Again, if you're not subscribed, definitely do make sure that you guys do subscribe to the channel. Definitely we have these play-by-plays regularly, at least 5 times out the week. 1 for college football, 3 NFLs, and 1 NBA. So definitely appreciate you guys for coming through. You guys take care, and see you guys next time. Let's see. Mar says, I hear you. All right, but yeah, appreciate you for coming through, guys. Take care.